Hello chat and welcome to Nobody Special. Why is my game audio not working, for fuck's sake?
Hello.
Season 2!
Season 2!
Yeah.
We've been Oh my god, I'm so happy.
Actually, honey, that's the offer on the chicken burger, the crispy burger. Can we get that?
Okay.
Yes, but it costs $25 less than McDonald's.
I don't want my nuggies, but yeah, that's fine.
Yes, it costs $25 less.
But,
Do you want to pay for McDonald's? No, then we're getting this.
Excited. I'm so excited.
I don't know how long you're gonna be excited for, my man.
I'm gonna be excited for the rest of the campaign.
Oh, Hara has something under his sleeve.
when does he not, though?
I'll be honest with you, I have... This arc is basically completely done. The next arc I have pretty well figured out, though I gotta do the maps and actual physical prep work. Everything else, I have the next full arcs. I have the next 3 or 4 full arcs, basically in my head done. I just gotta do all the physical work, right? So I'm ready.
Oh my god, yes!
Typha, does this mean we get your campaign next week, or?
Yep.
Yeah. In
Yeah!
fact, now that we're getting back into this, it's probably going to inspire me to actually be able to get shit done.
Makes CC knows that it's next week.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Makes
Oh, Cecil?
Oh, yeah.
So, this is season 2. Welcome to my bullshit.
We doing introductions because it's a new season?
Sure!
Yeah.
I guess I'll start. Hello, I'm your DM for this evening. If you don't call me bastard at least once, I haven't done my job correctly. And I suspect to be called a bastard by the end of the opening crawl.
What?
What the fuck, Ada?
What does that mean?
Also, thank you for the sub, Salem. Appreciate you, Boo.
How you gonna
You
go?
know what you know what I'm expecting? I'm expecting guards to come in and arrest us because they think we are part of a cult.
I would
We
not
ju-
be surprised.
Just lightning strikes, just Hatter just appears in the fucking cloud, just you.
You! I'm Hada. And I'll be running this little... I will be arbitrating this story. This is our story, but I will be arbitrating it. That being said, looks towards the most eager of beavers.
Hi. I am Alzak Delore. You can.
He cut out. It's
Yeah.
over.
Oh fuck.
He's dead.
Oh.
Alzak Delore immediately gets cut off.
Okay.
That's all you need to know.
I am Alzak Delore. I am a vampiric prince. You can find me over at Prince Alzak VT. I am playing Zach Delore. That's about it. I'm so fucking excited. I have went through shit this past month. Let's do this.
Looks at... Eris.
Hello. I am Chaos and Roses. You can call me Eris. I am a goddess of chaos and keeper of the multiverse's secrets and stories. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter, unless that burns down to the ground.
Real quick, while we're doing introductions, I'm going to use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Okay. Cause...
Alright. Hi, I'm your host for this evening, Karzavine. I'm playing Karzavine, a barbarian bard, and yes, I'm a fucking bard, chat. Like I can
Wait,
heal
you're a bard?
motherfuckers.
Why
You're
are
a
you
bard?
stealing my job?
I
I'm the only
was
bard. I'm the only bard here. I don't know
first!
what
You
you're
stole
talking
it from
about.
me!
I'm an OG. My thighs are huge. That's all.
Oh god.
Mega.
Monk.
You're not doing this bit again. You're not doing this bit again. I swear to God.
Monk.
Monk.
I'm Mako. I
Cockroach.
play games. I'm a Mako Shaku Tiba, and I play Mako.
You know what's even funnier is now that the bug ancestry is out, you could literally play a cockroach.
I would not want to do that.
Cars would kill
That
you.
was fun. And is Haifa back yet?
Not yet.
Maybe not.
Typha, come back. Typha.
Oh, we can do a pronoun check real quick, actually. Because no
Oh,
one
yeah.
remembered to do that.
Oh, yeah. He, him.
Any, but like he, him.
She, her.
He, they for me?
Don't care. Didn't ask.
Fair.
And type is she, her.
Yep.
We will.
Also, I'd
Wait.
like to point out, Salem says, Hannah, I swear to God, if you kick my feelings in the ball this season, I'm gonna tell you for free that's gonna happen. Like, that's a canon
Oh.
event, my guy.
No
That's a
feelings
canon
got
event.
in the ball. That never happened.
I mean, would some of y'all like to describe some of the moments that happened when I kicked y'all in the feels?
I mean, I killed Owlsy, but, like, that was of my own, like, bullshit.
That
Yeah.
was just funny.
I
Can't
did it
believe
for the
you killed
meme.
Your best friend. How could you?
Do it for the night.
mainly this is less of a sad thing. Figuring out that fucking Choco was behind this. That kind of threw me for a fucking loop.
Who was behind what, sorry?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Who?
Oh, oh.
Count Choco. He did something that caused Alzek to basically banish himself from his family. Terrible.
Yeah.
Count Chocobo.
Ah.
Choco.
Count Choco. Fuck.
I like how you leaned into one reference and then pushed you back into another.
We found out Cars has immense daddy issues, but I feel like that was
Yeah.
Just the one with
Yeah,
I'm not
well,
sad.
you.
like,
We
Beyonce.
may have to.
You cannot
We-
escape the dead issues, cuz.
We may have to dive into those daddy issues sooner than you'd like.
I'm not diving into my daddy issues. I refuse.
I'm right back.
Typha!
Would you like to
Hello.
introduce yourself?
I am Typha. I am a Kappa VTuber, and I'm one of 3 members of the Transbian Trio YouTube channel.
Yay.
Yeah. Alright, so, before we get too far ahead, I would like to say for both my players and my audience, there's been a bit of a shakeup in the players, and that's entirely fair. You know, as you play, you learn things that you do and don't like, and there's been, like, updates and remasters that have occurred, and, you know, the story that one wants to tell changes over time. So, there may be a new face. We'll see.
Yeah.
But with that,
S.
What?
S.
Yes.
Dead
I mean,
ass.
someone said but, I said S.
God.
hold on. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
degrade.
So,
The cars just got raided. 1 second.
Welcome,
Oh,
Raiders.
oh, okay.
Like, I was typing because I didn't want to, like, cut in.
oh, okay.
CC stopped. I was like, wait a second.
Thank you.
We're going to cut forward in time a little bit. It is 7 days after the incident of you waking up and having your friend be taken by the boogeyman.
Who?
And
Me.
and a rowboat drifts listlessly along dark waters. Crumbling high cliffs cast shadows from the once vibrant city above. Uncomfortable, 6 hooded figures lay wedged tightly amongst the floor of the rowboat. What gear they could smuggle out the sewers, taking any spare space they had. The hands of the figure nestled into the crook of the bow, cycled back and forth, gently pulling the boat along, no faster than driftwood, lest the things that haunt these waters drag us down. A distance away, a sailing ship unfurls its sails and makes a hurried departure from the pier in a desperate attempt to escape. Hold on. Brain, please.
For the
There it goes.
Empire.
Okay.
Are you guys hearing that?
Yeah,
little
but
bit.
it's fine.
A distance away, a sailing ship unfurls its sails and makes a hurried departure from the pier in a desperate attempt to escape. Was it a planned distraction? A coincidence? You might never know. As a bout of flame erupts from above the ship, the pitch-black sky lighting up as the flames cascade down onto it.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
The screams of men and women fill the harbor as whatever ignited the flames crashes down on the deck of the ship. It raises its wide shadow casts on the cliffs, bat-like wings spread out from the humanoid body. It raises its hand and brings its weapon down onto the deck. Its single sickening crack. The ship breaks into two, its contents filling the waters, which begin to froth. The things in the waters will eat good tonight, but it will not satiate their want for blood. The monster raises into the air with a single heavy push of its wings. All 6 figures hold their breath, sending prayers to whatever gods may listen to keep them hidden. It flies overhead. If it spots the boat, it does nothing about it. Instead, it does nothing about it. Instead, joining the fray to assail the mighty walls of the city, the distant sound of war machines powered by the fires of hell batter against the great walls. Battle drowned out by the roar of monsters that conjure nightmares.
Oh,
A single figure staring up at the boat lowers a hood, trying to catch a glimpse of the battle as it rages. Typha, knowing that this is your first scene, and if things go badly might be your last, please describe your character for us.
Alright.
what the fuck?
So, while she's not particularly tall, coming in at around 5'1", she has a very stalwart look to her. Ceramic armor clatters against her. A bastard sword with the design of an executioner's sword in one hand. And a steel shield in the other. Her expression, to a certain extent, It could be described as stone-faced, despite what's going on.
Okay. You listen, unable to assist those men and women fighting not only for their lives, but the lives of those inside. A tear rolls down your face as your adopted city sister of Absalom burns.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
What?
Spooky.
I thought we were gonna get like a recap before, you know.
What?
What the fuck,
fuck?
Hannah?
What
Oh
the
my
fuck?
god.
What
Hey,
the-
7 days is a long time, okay?
Ooh, look at this
What the
border.
fuck?
I like flowers.
In the hall of no, this one. In the halls of songbirds will chrysanthemums sway in brilliant golds and purples. You sit nervously outside of the office of the acting head director of the church. He was and is in some aspects a renegade amongst officials, having an openly apocryphal belief and even breaking the tenets of the faith a few times, or so they say. He's your new boss, or at least the one you're meant to be answering to. Hope. You saw him from a distance when he first arrived. He was in a hushed debate with a stern-faced older man who looked like he sucked lemons in his free time. Hold on. There we go. They made their way to an office space where you were later told to wait outside of. It's probably official church business, but it's hard not to overhear when the discussion is on the verge of breaking out into shouts every step of the way. And you think she's ready? Cher, would you have asked if the Dawnflowers had done their duty? Our champion was a failure. Do not call her that in my house, Cher. You are the acting head director. This is not your house. As of tomorrow, it will be official. So yes, Cher, this is my house. And you will not disrespect that girl. She did her best with an impossible task that you gave her, and you failed to alert the rest of the prismatic ray of the dangers. If she had done her duty, he would not have escaped. If she had done her duty, it would have been a delay, Cher, you know that. And instead of readying the champion to push back the horned one, you sat on your ass. Now the Hall of the Songbirds will clean up your mess. Is your champion ready, then? No, Cher. I would not have been ready in my prime. But she might have been if we had known sooner. Head Director Abernathy did as I do now, and buy us more time. Until then, and unless you have more official concerns, get out of my office. I do hate crossing words with you. In a huff, the door opens and the old man steps out, but turns back as acting head director calls out to him, his crimson leather robe swaying long enough for you to glimpse the pair of sun-motifed scimitars at his sides. Oh, and Cher, if I hear you bother that girl, I'll be crossing more than words with you next time. He rolls his one good eye as the other seems to have been taken by a mighty beast, judging by the claw marks across his face. As he moves to leave the hall, he takes a dismissive glance at you before leaving. You see him traverse the grounds from the open windows, as acting head director Yagodas leaves and sees you waiting. Sorry to keep you waiting, mon cher. Please, step into my office.
Greetings.
What the
Across
fuck?
town,
What the fuck? What the fuck? Woo! We started this season off great.
My ADHD is struggling to catch up. I'm like frantically writing notes, being like, "What the fuck?" I'm so confused.
Why is everything on fire? Why is everything on fire?
We're eating good tonight.
Everything's everything's on fire. Oh, roses, everything's on
Oh.
fire.
You're taking notes, but
I'm not
Cause, did
taking
you see
notes
the app?
on these, but yeah. What did I see?
Did you see the Absalom Burns
Yeah, I
page?
saw that, and I had to mute because I was like, "What the fuck?" and like random screeching.
I got chills.
Oh my god! Let's
holy
fucking
shit.
go!
I'm with
and
Salem on this one. Right off the bat, Hatter, with like 50 million question marks and exclamation marks.
and for anyone that wants to like reread and has a problem with it, hold on.
I'm trying to remember season 1 things.
Oh, I could do a full recap of season 1.
Oh god. We could probably make that like a little podcast thing, so I can like actually upload that to YouTube at some
Oh,
point.
I'd
if
love
you wanna
to.
Do that, yeah.
Yeah,
we
I'd
can
love
do that
to.
like every season, cause
Yeah, season recap.
Look at that prepped boy.
yeah, I want to get better at taking notes, cause like digital notes don't work for me. So I've got my notebook and like I've got my pen, and I'm gonna write like physical notes, and
With
it
this
may
season,
come into play.
I'm taking a different approach to taking notes because Eris gave me this idea. I'm doing them as diary journals in Alzak's perspective.
Oh,
Like, I'm doing a similar thing with cars where it's like a very like ADHD approach where it's just like dot points where I'll like make it a bit more like what cars would sort of think, and like and maybe add in like emotion stuff and like angst.
I'm typically the note taker. I'm not doing that now.
I'm playing an idiot. I'm not taking notes.
I'm playing an
You're-
idiot! I'm a barbarian! My intelligence is like
You're a bard.
are bards known for their intelligence?
Sometimes
Like, I have a
they're
plus
storytellers.
Yeah.
You are as
Which you need
Oh,
charisma
yeah.
for, like you don't necessarily
which you also need to remember the story.
Nuh-uh. That's why you
Uh-huh.
make up new endings.
That's not how stories work.
You don't need to remember it.
Stories are written. Stories written by the
Okay,
winners.
Refocus, lock in.
Refocus, yeah.
So, in chat is the entire bit from beginning to the. Sorry to keep you waiting, Monsieur. Please step in my office. I thought I did pretty well. I actually really liked the discussion between the two people.
Oh,
Of course.
absolutely.
Yeah.
7 days before. So, across town. Coming, blinking, bleary-eyed out of a back room of an abandoned warehouse along the docks, near the docks, are 5 bewildered, anxious, what-the-fuck adventurers making their way into having just the worst experience, possibly worst experience of their life in the last couple of hours. Stepping out into a bright, sunny day filled with the sounds of the city of Absalom. And it feels almost worse that the city is so bright and cheery, or unchanged, compared to the bullshit you have just experienced.
Oh, I need a drink.
Oh, God, I need a fucking nap.
We just napped for like a billion years.
That's not what I. That wasn't a fucking nap. That was hell.
That was a thing.
Well, I guess your dreams are better than mine.
I'm gonna go see. Well, you know who I'm gonna go see.
Get some.
Look, whenever you're all up to a talk, stop by, yeah?
Yeah.
Of course.
Alright. Anyway, I'm off.
Or what is a chicken?
So what
Thank you,
now?
Noah. I think the only thing we can do is go back to the circus. I'm not really sure what else we could do. Talk to Lady Zima.
Marco,
Don't you
would
have to
like
message
join
your
us?
girlfriend?
I thought it was
Who?
fiance.
Whatever.
I can't do that right now. I can't do that anymore.
You can find
I'm
someone to send a message
sorry.
for you or a scroll.
I don't really. It's perfect. It's he looks to make it. It's a bit complicated.
He ran
Alright.
away from his marriage,
No, that's
left
not
her
what
at the
happened.
altar.
That is not what happened at all.
Turned
We are.
into a vet.
Ozak will put his hand over. Uh, very not good person for a bit. That's what she was going to say. Anyway, let's just go back to the circus. I think that's probably for the best. After that,
Yeah, come along with us, Marco. Like, I have money at least, if that's your concern. I have no need for it.
You're not the one that has to pay me.
do you have a place to stay?
I just go in by in.
Would you like to hang around with us? The strength in numbers.
Is
Also-
it free?
I believe so. Also, you've to kind of find the person that owes you money now.
Yeah, man. Sure.
It's fun fighting with you. I wanna. Oh, we need to spar later. It'll be super fun.
Oh God.
Right, I forgot I said yes to that.
I can already feel my bones crying. Just let's move.
But I took it easy on you, Owlsy.
Killed me.
Like when we're play fighting, I took it easy. Like,
Okay, that's
sorry,
fine. That's
like-
fair. No, wait, no, don't be. Oh God.
Like Kaz's eyes are just watering up.
No, I didn't mean it like that. Fuck.
You did an oopsie.
Even when you die, you can't win.
Hang on, I just want to do something real quick.
Oh God.
Fawn
Oh,
tears like are forming.
Are they? Is it crocodile tears, or is he
Um,
making it? Or do they seem?
They seem like pretty real. Like
Oh,
it
I'm
seems
so
to the point
God.
where like he's just so stressed that it's just like happens.
Cause I genuinely mean this. I know that was not you.
But I still killed you.
I've died twice. It still sucks, but it's
How the fuck you died twice? That's a record.
a very long story. I might tell you in the future. I hold nothing against you. You are one of my closest friends right now, and genuinely mean the most. One of them mean the most to me. So I'm sorry.
Go away with the emotions. I don't want to deal with it. Like, Kaz is just
Okay.
sort of like shifting and like his ears have shrunk and his tail is just gone, so he's just gone back to his human form.
Let's get going. Let's go to the circus. We'll relax, try and figure out what to do next.
I don't like figuring out what to do next. Kaz is just kind of grumbling as he's like just fidgeting, so like he'll play with his cards or just fuck around with his bracelet. And just...
And I guess we head back to the circus.
Yeah, it would have been real smart for me to keep the circus map ready and easily accessed. But I fucking didn't. Actually, maybe I did. No, I think I did actually. Hold
we
on.
can keep yapping if
shit!
that's needed.
Oh,
No.
By the way, whenever you all decide that like you wanna like, have the chat with Nula, just say so.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Again, the circus is here.
Yeah.
Oh, you can actually
Would it be
build a map.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Yeah, I just have like I just don't really do it all that often. Is this map better or the actual map of the circus better? I think the actual
Yeah,
map
really.
of the circus is better. Just for like a
Whatever's
better.
easier.
They're both easy for me to do. It just
Shows chats.
the way that Foundry has it is for the DM, all of the quote navigate maps are at the top of the screen for me. Like you have
Ew.
what that little blue section at the top that says the name. I have the circus. I have the chance to nightmare if anyone wanted to have a scene at the warehouse still. I have the nobody special. I have the city map. I have the Absalom Burns. I have all that up there, so I can easily get to them really quickly. And then anything else I can like put up there from the sidebar. And I took the circuit off when I was cleaning everything up during the 2 months.
This
Not
is
why.
like our home base now. We live here.
Yeah,
We have an actual like home.
Yeah.
we have a home
Just pointing
base.
it out.
I haven't fucking seen it.
Yeah, because you've been in the city.
Sorry, I was too busy being kidnapped and then adopted by the party.
Just know that there's still like 100+ people here. I just deleted the tokens to make the map load faster.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Marco. Welcome to Nobody
But yeah.
Well, that's a name and a half.
Hey,
I
yeah.
panicked, okay? Leave me alone.
I think it's quite nice.
You would think in a dream world there would have been more people adoring me.
I think in a dream world that'd be.
Why would
That's
you need more
okay.
people adoring you in the dream world? You have that in the real world.
I think there
need
was more of
more.
a nightmare world, but
If you I'm the other Alzak again.
Yeah. I'll fix it. Don't fuck with me. I'll fix it.
if that was a nightmare, then it's right that people would not adore you, no?
Can we take the time to heal as well? Just
Yeah, if you want to.
I would like to.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you want me to roll or can I just take the time to do it?
Let's just say, yeah, just hit well restored, well rested.
How do I do that?
Oh, except, so on your character sheet,
It's just the
it's
bed
the little
button.
bed under your maximum HP.
Okay, I'm back at full.
So, however, just as you're like leaving the city and like the Cossack is like right fucking there, you hear from a group of people, there she fucking is! And a group of people, come up to the group, but are highly focused on Eris.
This is what I was talking about. This is what I needed.
Oh god.
They are all wearing, like, burlesque outfits is not the right word, but you could see that being, like, burlesque outfits on stage, decorated in your colors, and all of them have, like, a red flower of some kind in their hair. Some of them are roses, not all of them are roses, but they're all, like, red flowers. You actually see one of them, like, someone had clear, like, it's a flower that they, like, tried to paint red and,
Oh,
like, stick in their hair.
Oh my god, they're cosplayers.
oh my god. What is this?
Casting this will immediately just be like, I don't really want to deal with people. Goes over to Mark and be like, you want to slip out of this before this becomes a problem?
I don't care.
Come on.
We should probably wait. We should.
Yeah, they're like,
Just
you're
a-
Eris, right? You're Eris, right?
Yes, that is me. I am Eris. I'm very cool.
We've decided, collectively, and they're like people that are already mumbling against, like, there's someone that's like looking at him like, who the fuck made you, like, who the fuck put you in charge? To like follow you.
Oh, like Twitter. I like that.
What's Twitter?
Twitter?
What?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. uh,
Oh god. This...
we want to help you achieve the passing of the test for Absalom to become a god.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Wow, I can get my status back. That's actually great. Sure. I didn't know you could do that here.
They look a little surprised
I
Don't
didn't
worry
think we'd
about
get
it.
this far.
because I think you said openly that you're a god, but and so everyone was like assuming like, oh yeah, they're gonna try and take the test and pass, and they're already like saying that they're going to pass, and like you're like, oh, you can do that, and they're like, wait, what?
I'm pretty
Hold on.
confident that I'm already one, but we can reevaluate that if you'd like.
Yeah, Mako and Cause, and Alzak, if you want, you can easily slip by. They're more interested in Eris, though. Some of the people are like looking at a lot of you like you're friends of Eris, and thus,
Oh god.
like
Object of interest.
either you're friends of hers, which means that you are like close to her, or you're like her first
Servants.
devotees. Your first
Yeah.
devotees.
Oh,
so they're like,
God.
oh shit. We need to get in good with them. But there's a few of them, only a few of them. Everyone else is kind of like admired by the giant woman before them.
The giant woman.
Giant woman.
Kaz is just like, I don't want to deal with people. I'm leaving.
Olzak will turn to Eris. That she kind of.
You're cutting out.
Yeah.
Fuck
yeah.
me, motherfucker.
Wait, we can make money. We can pretend to be like bodyguards
Uh,
and have them pay to see the goddess.
Okay, let's try that again. Olzak, seeing Eris has her hands full, will just look at her and kind of just go like, catch up if you need to.
What? Alright.
Okay. What?
Yeah, and if you let them, Eris, they're going to waylay you for a while. They want you to preach one of the tenets of your faith.
Fuck yeah.
Write down
Yeah.
the
Save
fucking the
lives.
first of the 10 tables.
Thick fact. It is the code of thick thighs. And again, they're not like some of them are wearing like a close equivalent of your outfit, or the closest they can get. Notably, most people who are like the start of the cults like this aren't always of the highest like.
Sorry, I had
Mon-
to step away for a sec.
That's okay.
I've got
They aren't
cult
o-
following.
They aren't always the most. They don't always have the most money. So some of them are like clearly they tried, or like they hand stitch it themselves. Some of them look kind of nice. Some of them look kind of nice. Like they're burlesque outfits, but also like designed to be publicly allowed. Like not publicly allowed, but like
They're not indecent.
they're not indecent, but they are burlesque outfits, men and women. And so it's not
yeah.
just like your outfit, but it's like along those like along that style, because you wear a very burlesque like outfit.
I love that.
I love the vibes you guys are giving off. Slay.
They start trying to like pose for you, and it's clear that some of them are trying to get like some of them are here to clearly just be like, yeah, no, yeah, like they're here for the religion. Others are like trying to get to the top immediately and are trying to like pose and like get in front of the other people. We're like, I stitched mine by hand. They're trying their hard.
hilarious.
So there's clearly people who are like into the religion. They don't even know what you're preaching right now, but they're into
They-
it. Yeah, it's a cult. Yeah, they don't even know really what you're preaching right now, but they're into the idea, right? And there's others that are like, this is a new religion, and I might
I
have
need
an
to get
opportunity.
into it.
I need to get in, and I need to get in fast. Like this is a brand new pyramid scheme, and I need to be one of the first ones in.
Amazing.
The rest of you are able to skedaddle away. Eris, this is like right outside of the actual circus, but you can you're not gonna be able to slip away. They're not gonna let you. But you can like get them to disperse by telling them to in different ways. But that's entirely up to you.
I'm gonna grab Alzak before he slips away real quick. I'm gonna be like,
Here's my manager.
I
Toad.
I think this is where we part ways for just a little while. And I'm gonna kiss him on the
Oh.
forehead. Good luck. And I'm gonna fall backwards into the crowd and let them carry me away.
Oh God. Okay. They're like, oh shit. And, like the whole crowd is like, yeah, and like so they catch you, and then you can tell immediately. They're like, let me touch the goddess,
Oh God.
and they're like, where to?
Alzak stares at this and just he's so tired. And he just what the actual fuck? Okay, bye Iris. And then he will walk into the circus.
Can I just say, I love the whiplash of fucking Absalom.
Absalom burns to
To- to the cult of thick thighs.
Oh god, it's a fun cult of man.
I sent it again!
I on the way to come into the circus because I have bought like a couple of tower shields on the way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay. And the second question would be, can I put them in the party stash and like use that as an inventory? Because they're probably too big to carry. Other than one of them.
Let me see.
What you need those shields for? Do you use shields?
Well, I probably will try to. Yes, I'm happy to not be able to pull out another one during combat.
Well, that makes
So the funny thing is, you actually are carrying so little stuff that you could carry two tower shield on your person, though not much else.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, because a tower shield is 4 bulk.
Oh yeah,
and your before encumbered is 9. And you are only carrying 3 light bulk. So you could carry 2 tower shields, but you wouldn't be able to carry much else.
That's fine.
You can carry 1 pretty easily though, so that wouldn't be too difficult. So you can add 1 to your inventory, and as long as you aren't like, who has the bag of holding?
me.
You do? Yeah, so you'd have to like go over to Alzak and pull out the other ones. But yeah, no, I'm fine with that.
Do you need help carrying the shields? Like,
Nah. I mean, just actually buy them. So 10 gold pieces.
Carlos
Oh,
kind of
God.
fidgets with one of his charms on his bracelet because I think I probably where is my thing?
I'll move bracelet.
Yeah, I can get a shield, so that could be funny.
Yeah. Yeah. You could get a shield, which you can specify as a tower shield. Yeah.
Yeah, having that bracelet is another thing that I want. So I can just pull out another one as an action.
Mm.
Because they're gonna break often.
Yeah. Hold on. So they're gonna break often, but there are things you can add to shields that increase the amount of health they have, that fix them quicker, things like that. But also I believe there are items that allow you to like this magic pocket holds a single item of a certain bulk, and you can like as an interact just pull it out. But I have to. Some of them are like you can hold 1 bulk of items in this pocket. And it's like magic shield, tower shield's gonna be a bit issue. But also you can get runes for your shields that give them abilities and powers and can do stuff.
Yeah, it's more like that. I see them as consumables.
Okay.
Oh, so,
So it's gonna be hard. Yeah, like I use it, I put it on my back. If it breaks, it breaks. Sort of thing.
Yeah, that's fair.
A side note, because I want to be able to get more charms for my bracelet. Like, how much would I be spending for that, or like saving up for it? Because like I want to like look into getting like more ranged options like the firearms. Why am I not full health? There we go.
Wait, this item is actually so cool.
Which one?
Wizard's Tower. It's a level 13 item. It costs 2,500 gold pieces. In 10 minutes, you can activate it, and it transforms into a fully furnished stone tower 80 feet high and 30 feet in diameter.
Jesus.
Otherwise, it's a gaming piece. It's like a chess
Yup.
piece.
Yo,
I love it.
yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, there's a lot of them. There used to be a bit about that, like, if you activated it in an area of a creature, there was, like, a whole, like, thing to, like,
You get fucking
they have to make a
squished or
save and take
something, yeah.
damage, yada, 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 yeah.
So
So, like,
you throw it to them and are like, hey, catch.
it was, like, it didn't, like, pop into existence, it kind of, like, grew from it, so, like, they had to make, like, a reflex save for an amount
Like
of
running
damage. It
away
wasn't...
and shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Item does not exist. Thanks, game.
Because how much gold?
Did
do
I
have for
say-
this, Ben?
Did I say this one didn't have firearms?
It's a lesser version, so yes. Because I'd have to get
Mm,
a rare
okay.
version, so that's why I was.
Ah, okay.
And I want to get like just different weapons for the like different versatility, because.
Well, if you want a moderate version,
Mm.
it would be 450 gold.
Okay, I will save up. For that.
However, it is a level 8 item, so that's you are right at the level where you would start getting access to them. So I will put it on the loot sheet, and you might come across it. So, save up for it, obviously, but
Yeah.
it might show up sooner than you expect. And I'll say the moderate version has the ranged options you're looking for. Because let's see, what range options are there? There's dart, which kind of sucks. Bow, which is good. Sling, which can be okay. Spear for throwing, which is fine.
Because like I already have a bow in my lesser, so it's just like.
Yeah.
Alzi, you should have this in your inventory.
I should have what? Rover's band?
Yeah.
Well, I don't have anything to. I'll wait. Yes, I did put that in my inventory.
It's in the stash.
Right, I need to put that in my.
The thing is about that is like I think that's all the weapon groups if you include firearms.
Okay.
I think. Let me double check.
Because eventually I just want to have like all the like weapons.
Yeah, hold on. Pathfinder 2E weapon group. Oh, hold on. No.
Oh.
That's not all of them. Yeah. So the other ones that are not on the list are axe, bomb, which it's fair that bomb's not on there. This alchemical bombs are kind of iffy to deal with. Crossbow. Pick. No, pick's on there. And that's it. So it's just crossbow and axe that aren't on the list. So I can say can say that
Wait.
Yeah, pick's on the normal one.
Yeah.
So we can say if you want to get it when you buy the moderate one, it can have an axe and a crossbow on it.
Okay. Because I want guns.
Yeah.
Is just like my
Yeah.
main thing.
Oh yeah, and guns. Yeah. Yeah.
Because like I should be proficient in them, yeah. Because of just like me being proficient in fucking everything, basically. Oh wait, I'm expert in martial, simple, and unarmed, so I'd have to like learn how to use guns, but that'll be a thing.
Let me double check. What kind of weapon is? Oh, yeah. So some of them. So it depends on the gun. Some of them are simple. Some of them are martial. Some of them are exotic. It depends. So you can find a gun that like you could use. The axe musket is a martial weapon.
Ooh, love
I mean, the gun lance was a weapon. We had one, if I remember.
Yeah.
The floating lance thingy.
The axe musket is an item favored by firearm using dwarves and barbarians. It's a musket with an axe blade attached to the muzzle.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's entirely viable. So you you're just like, I imagine. The problem with I imagine you go to your tent circle in the circus, and you're like, man, I need a fucking nap. But technically speaking, you just came up from a long rest. Like
Oh,
you're like, oh, I'm exhausted, but I can't sleep. Oh man.
It's like
And
you
so
just
you-
had a very intense workout,
Can I test a
but you're not
theory on
tired.
you?
me or Mega?
I mean either or. Cause
Alzak has been furiously scribbling into his journal, by the way, ever since they all left.
you know
Yeah,
how
what-
I do a lot of like bleed damage when I bite.
Yes.
I want to see if I can heal against it because I had an idea of how to like mix my magic with my healing. So can I bite one of you to just check if I can get this to work? I'd heal you. Don't
Can
worry.
you just wait the next time you fight with someone? I don't really want to get hurt.
We could probably wait if that's
I
okay.
don't want to heal the enemy.
No, you can just do it with someone like someone else, or whenever we're not feeling like shit.
You're no fun. It's an adventure, Alzy.
I just
what?
went through the fucking dream dimension.
So go ask Eris if you can bite one of her fucking cultist followers, whatever.
Jeez.
As she
Oh.
commands it, and
She's
they probably let
probably-
you.
Oh my god.
Oh, you're a genius! You're adorable!
They're
like,
no, those are just people. Don't do that, please.
like,
Cause
Aw, you're no fun. I won't, I
Hey,
won't.
Oh, they can take a bite.
no, they
Maybe.
cannot. They cannot. You would rip someone's arm off.
They're even there for the cult. It's fine. Blood for the blood gods, cult for the skull throne.
Yeah, hold on. I want to
As they say.
something. Damage. They could survive that. I don't know how well though.
No, but please, God.
It's
Like,
an
I-
honor for them to take damage for
I
their
think-
daughters.
I think-
stolen.
Oh,
I think having-
that's what I want.
Okay,
if we
I'm back.
wanted to give them welcome back. If we wanted to give her followers levels, right, to like be able to do stuff. I think half of your level, so 4 at the moment is fair, and then having like 5 health per level plus their ancestry would also be fair. So, that attack wouldn't kill them, but it could get close.
Please,
Even
don't.
if they go in dying, and we can pick them up. It's fine.
No, they're no, God.
It's just a show for the circus.
No, it's not.
Oh,
You are
speaking of
biting in
shows,
someone's
Are you
ham.
good at any performancey stuff, or are you just a fighter?
Oh, I just punch it.
Ooh. How hard can you punch?
I think we. Sorry to interrupt. I think we should find Zima.
I mean, I don't have that. There's a feed that allows you to use athletics as performance, and my brain was like, start fucking breakdancing on the floor.
That'd be so cool.
Sure, let's go find this person. I don't remember
Oh,
if
right.
I know that.
You don't know
Yeah.
them.
You can
No.
find
I
you
think
go to
I
Lady Zima's
don't
tent.
connect. Not for Lady Zima.
That's
Yeah, you
it.
go to Lady Zima's thing. And she's like, her wagon's here. And it's like, yeah, she's probably not working right now. Like, to be honest, this circus has been going for multiple days and they're still
my
going
God.
strong. Like,
Make him fucking bank.
yeah, originally they were here for like a week, but they've like extended it to like the director said a month, but like fuck, with the amount of money they're making, it might be longer because so you know, there hasn't been a circus like this, like a bigger thing of like, just nice entertainment in town for a while, and like 2 or 3 years ago, everyone got kind of fucked up. I think there was a siege called the Fiend
Yeah.
Fire Siege.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
So
lasted for like a year or something.
yeah, so they are all like
Mm,
still
fine.
kind of like recovering from that mentally. So the circus has been like a nice excuse. So the circus is fucking raking it in.
Mm.
So a lot of the like performers, like Lady Zima, who can like easily just take a break, is like, I need to fucking like, I'm taking the day off. Like fucking, like, I can't. I got a fucking line out the. I got a line out the tent. I got. They're making reservations about it. They're arguing about who's next. I have to. I can't do it. I gotta take a break. So you show up to Lady Zima, like you knock on the thing, and she like peeks her head out, and looks at you with her two eyes, and goes, "Oh, hello."
Hello. We've done the thing that you told us to do.
She looks
Oh.
around, sees Mako, and then it keeps looking around and goes, Don't tell me you lost 2 of them, did you?
Oh no.
Oh, thank goodness.
Nula is alive and well. It's been a lot.
Well, is a
Well,
different story.
Well, Nula's alive. Eris is currently crowd surfing with the cult. And this is Mako.
Kaz will sit
Yeah.
beside him like, be like, we've adopted a new one.
You seem to do
You know,
that.
said I need to give them a help. And now Ness is gone.
Yeah, he got taken.
Hmm.
There's been
Okay.
it's been
But- By the cult?
no
Um,
bit worse.
I don't know who that guy was, but
Do you know anything, Miss Zima, about the boogeyman? He like says that very hushed.
you shouldn't say, you should write it somewhere, you
I was like,
dimwit.
don't say his
That is
name.
in your head fucking talking.
I'm sorry, it's been a fucking day.
Oh,
You
Kaz
hear
just
that? You hear like the memory of
figure.
Pan in your brain being like, "You're a fucking idiot."
It's echoed, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, it would echo because the head is fucking empty.
It's just him. It's just him. It's just you. It cuts to Tan casting message like miles away just to fuck with Alzak. You're an idiot. Idiot.
I mean, Tan is probably. I might be seeing this scene just play out in this exact moment, but you don't
What
know
does that
about it.
mean?
Like, Kaz is just glaring at you, Alzi, and being like, dumbass.
I'm sorry. It's been a day.
If I remember correctly, she like is vaguely aware of the boogeyman.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we did bring the fucking huge lizard.
Right. We brought the
That
lizard.
like bleeds
Right,
emeralds
yeah,
here.
right, yeah,
so-
yeah,
We brought Aki.
So she's like, I know they were related to Aki in the situation with Aki.
Well, it might be a lot worse than we thought. But cult stuff happened. We went to the
Which
Dreamworld.
one got taken?
Someone by the name well, 2 people have now been been taken. One of the person Nesfric
Hmm.
and
Alice got took by
uh,
her own cult, so don't worry about that.
and I should probably sell this to someone. Elaine always.
Oh, well, couldn't have happened to a nicer man. I don't know this Frick though.
Hmm.
He's a cute little jester boy. He was helping
That's
us
just an
before.
old man. Yes, he was helping.
Helping. Oh, was he the contact? Was he?
Yes.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yes. But we
And
dealt with the cult.
they're not-
Well,
It's not. Then he's not working for the. B is not working for the cult.
no.
That's distressing.
Hmm.
Hmm.
It's been a day.
I imagine. Well, thank you for keeping me apprised. Oh, did you find anything out?
Oh, a bunch of stuff. And he's just going to relay basically every single thing. What happened to Bob?
You know what?
past
You know what?
that.
She like invites you into the fucking wagon.
Yeah.
The three of you into the fucking wagon.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about this shit outside. Please.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Uh,
she's part of a secret group of people who hunt cultists. Like she can't be
Yeah.
out in the open.
Wolves have eyes.
Yeah, well, eyes and
And the eyes
ears and
talk.
sometimes tongues and mouths.
Ugh.
And sounds like my kind of wall.
No, Taifa.
What?
But Alzak is going to tell her all about like Bob and everything that happened from when they left to when they got back.
Okay. Eventually she's
2
like,
hours later.
Yeah, 2 hours later. She says, "Oh, that's a lot. Well, sounds like you do have a lead. It's not exactly. You've done what I've asked. And thus, I think she already paid you guys, didn't she?
Did she?
No, she didn't have.
She
she
gave
didn't
her
have.
the advance.
Yeah, she gave us an
payment.
advance with the cards.
Right. So she says, now, the circus has been doing great, and you got more than you signed up for. So, she will like pick up a bag, and dole out 250 gold for each of you.
Oh my god.
And sorry, not 250. 100.
That sounded a bit
Okay.
wrong.
150.
50 sounded like a small country's fucking.
Yeah, 150. Like 250 is a lot. It's not huge. Like it's a lot, but not like.
I think
150.
150 is probably like a down payment on, like 250 is like a down payment on a house. Like
So she gives you 150, and then she gives you 150 for quote Typha and Eris. However, you can hand those off to them as they
Whatever.
arrive.
Yeah.
Whenever you get a chance, but also like the new character might really enjoy that.
Yeah.
So, and then she says, especially to Mako, because Mako's new and like was here because they was supposed to get paid, right? And goes, now, I understand. You almost certainly need some time. That was a lot. I would like to hire you again, though.
Sure.
Great. Looks to looks to the other two as well. Would
we get
you
to
agree?
know what it is before we agree?
So, your investigation said that the next lead is going to be Willowside.
Mhm.
I don't have anyone that can go to Willowside and investigate. Even if I can get, like I said, my contact in the city is dead. So that's a bit of a problem. And even getting in contact with the rest of the group is going to take time. I would feel better if I knew someone was going to be heading that way to investigate. So
Where's Willowside out of character?
It's the
it's in the
Welt.
Welt, which is
Of course it is.
yeah, it's in the Welt. Let me see.
Well, as
if
long as I get to kill vampires and cultists, I'm happy.
Alzak tenses up at the vampire quote.
Vampires. All right. Well, it sounds like the cult of Bokrug has taken on a cabal of vampires. So I think you'll get the chance.
I think we met him. Yeah. But
Yeah, we saw
Yeah.
a couple running in from a gate and then running away.
yeah.
Well,
Ow.
that's
It's been a lot.
that's also problematic considering if an entire cabal of vampires have been turned, that could be very big issue, which is I suspect entire cabal hasn't been turned, but a large group could be.
Hmm.
There are many vampire spawn that are not happy with being underneath someone. And Bokrok has somehow gotten the followers of Bokrok have somehow gotten the idea that he is a god of the the downtrodden.
Ah,
So I'm not surprised that a cabal of vampires have joined them. Quite possibly not all of them, but possibly a number of them. So I will. Obviously, there's probably going to be. I would like to pay you to investigate Willowside, and then I suppose just go in the direction that Willowside leads you. I would like, if possible, updates as it occurs. But considering you probably won't be coming back from Willowside for a while, I will pay as much as I can upfront.
Do you have a
That
way for us
sounds-
to contact you?
Not inherently, no.
Hmm.
might
Um,
find
ha-
something.
Probably learn a spell or something. I'll figure it out.
Like- Or buy like some sort of thing that we use with Great Almond.
Mm. Yeah, I'm happy to, though I'm concerned that there won't be as many hands on deck, to say the least.
Looks at the two other. We look. Ozek looks at the two people going down from 5 to 2. Just like, this might be difficult.
How urgent is it that we head to Willowside?
You have been through quite a lot, so I would think that you should take some time off.
Mm.
I also hear that there is a. Do you know what the Radiant Festival is?
The what?
That was
I'll
like
take-
in character, very, very Ozak. He just does a very, very big gasp.
Yeah, like that was a Car's reaction as well, just being like, the what?
I see that. Nice. I see that one of you is familiar
I'll be
with
back in a
it.
second.
Would you like to describe the Radiant Festival?
It's I don't know much about it. Well, can I roll society as well?
Yeah, go
See
ahead.
if what I fully know of it.
I'm rolling this with like disadvantage because like I don't think Car's probably knows. Yeah, he's like, sounds familiar, doesn't know.
Society. Well, 17. It's fine.
Wow. All right.
Or like
Um,
still sick.
So the Radiant Festival is a festival that Absalom puts on once about every century. And you know that they've been putting it off recently because they planned on having it in the Precipice Quarter before the Precipice Quarter got fucked up, and they've been trying to regain a foothold in the Precipice Quarter, and been failing miserably. And in fact, the fact that the Radiant Festival has been delayed for so long has become a political issue amongst the constituents. But apparently they're having it somewhere in the city now. It's a festival. The entire city gets in on it for several days. It's a big party. There's games to be played. money to be won, and then there's a grand tournament on the last day that has a bunch of games a bunch of tournaments you can participate in, including one that only nobles are allowed to play in, called the Great Hunt.
Ooh.
How's that?
But aside from that, you know that it is technically possible to win nobility in the games.
I love a good tournament. I didn't know that was coming up.
Yeah, well, neither has the city.
Okay, that's fair.
But yes, they're having that soon. So, well,
I think we should just relax for the time being. Not like relax, but like this festival seems
yeah,
fun.
no, take time, take your time. Y'all were having, y'all need to relax. Y'all have been through it. And when you are ready to continue, come back to me, and I will go ahead and pay for your services to investigate Willowside, and then from there.
Lovely, lovely, lovely.
That sounds good. So, like, when and where is this festival? Sorry.
Soon. They didn't. I think it's in a couple of days. They didn't
Oh, shit.
specify. They just said it was happening soon.
Oh, no,
I have a
man.
quick question.
Yes.
So when it says you were trained in a number of skills equal to like whatever it is plus your intelligence modifier,
Yeah.
what if you have a negative intelligence modifier?
I believe that's counted as no
Counted as
bonus.
0. Okay.
Yeah, no bonus.
Got
It
it.
doesn't take away languages from you.
Yeah.
I was just wondering because like I didn't know whether like I need to know what how many skills to give myself.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I am going to make myself a tea. Oh,
In real life or in
no, in
character?
character.
Okay,
Yeah,
alright.
that was in character.
I don't know if you can break.
Also, how many skill boosts?
I thought you were being for real, and I was like, bitch, you better not be
Yeah.
taking my stuff.
How many skill boosts have we gotten so far?
So at 3rd level and every 2 above. So you have 3 extra skill boosts.
How do we
3, okay,
see
got
where
it.
our skill boosts go? Just as
So it's called a skill increase, and it you get one, at level 3, level 5, and level 7, and then so on and so forth.
Because
Sorry,
I
are we
know
getting
I did it
any-
for level 7, but I don't know how to do it on my character sheet.
You just hit trained on the
Yeah.
trained expert, whatever.
Well, there we go.
You increase your proficiency rank in a skill.
Just one?
Sorry, are we getting any extra
Just one.
money or?
Not
my
at the
headset on.
not at the
Okay.
moment, because from her perspective, you could be like, yeah, we rested for a week, we're not gonna take the job, and she'd be like, that's
Yeah.
entirely fair. She was like saying, when you are ready and like officially will take the job, come back to me and I'll pay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Well, it was lovely talking to you, Zima.
Yes. You can kind of get the sense that before y'all showed up, she was just like laying on her cot, like reading a book.
Living the
Sorry
life.
to interrupt you.
No, a perfectly good interruption.
Well,
if that is everything, go ahead, rest up, take care of yourselves, and I will see you hopefully soon.
See you soon.
Enjoy
Thank
yourself. And as you leave, we're going to cut to somewhere else.
Ooh.
The cultists are now sacrificing Garrett.
Imagine.
No, not again.
There we
To
go.
be a god, you need to
Yeah.
eat a god.
A lord ship has been guided slowly through the many artificial reefs that are within the Bay of Absalom. Part of its defense mechanism. And this ship, quite large, the sailing ship, flies the green and blue colors of Taldor. Taldor, sorry. Of Taldor.
Oh no.
And the green and blue color scheme with the white line and the crown on top. And it is a cargo ship, but as it slowly has for the last couple of hours been docking, because these big ships take a while, standing on the deck is someone of interest. Eris,
Yes.
would you like to describe your new character?
Yes. She is a lavender tiefling with silver gray hair. Her scaleras are black, and she's got bright yellow eyes.
Ooh.
Oh. Another tiefling. No. You can't escape it.
already
Every
love her.
campaign has a tiefling. She's very pretty.
I actually shared her with the group chat, and then you guys immediately forgot about her.
No, but now
That's-
we can give our
No,
in,
yeah, it's
Yeah.
our in-campaign reaction.
Yeah.
no. Mine is more of a. I'm happy to forget beautiful things because I can appreciate discovering them twice.
Aw.
No, I thought it was
No.
funny because while we were waiting to start stream and stuff, Mika went, "Who the fuck is Celine?" And I just got really like, don't fucking worry about it.
I was being very tactical in saying that that there wasn't just one person swapping out characters, but I didn't want to straight up say it.
I've
So-
replied to it back in the general chat if you want to see the full
Uh,
image of her.
this is the
The
second
question is
Nephilim.
ties or no ties?
This is the second Nephilim in the party. Technically, the third if you want to count everyone that has ever joined. But yeah, what is your you have basically everything you own on you. What does that look
Oh,
like?
yeah,
Is it like a
She's got a little briefcase that's very obvious that she's just shoved everything in there haphazardly. There's little pieces of cloth poking out and stuff, or her clothes don't fit completely. And she's tried to pull this hood over herself, but her horns have ripped the hood so that they're kind of just poking out.
Aw.
I love
Um,
that.
Now, Celine, you've heard good things about Absalom and their in Taldor. It's sad to say that fiendish presenting Nephilim are not always well received. And you've had some problems. But
Racism.
but the Absalom you've heard is very open and very welcoming to people of different ancestries, heritages, backgrounds. As long as it isn't inherently illegal, you're pretty much good. You've even heard that Absalom allows the worship of inherently evil gods as long as that worship does not rely on acts that are inherently illegal, like murder or human sacrifice.
Or if there's a god of mischief that is like requires you to pull pranks on people and you consider evil, you can still do it.
Yep.
Hmm.
So, so it's you. Although it's hard not to having dealt with that recently. It's hard not to like worry about it. But as you step off the docks, you see ancestors you've never even heard of before. Like, you're looking around, you're like, yep, human, dwarf, elf. What the fuck are you? What the fuck? Are you at first you thought was like a living boulder was in fact like a slightly hunched beetle-like person.
Ooh.
There is like you've never cat, please. Stands up the moment I desperately need to look at a thing. You're like there's this like little tiny person that you would at first be like, oh yeah, that's a goblin. Except they have like a really thin head with a long nose and like ashy skin, which is like, you've seen goblins before. That's not really a goblin. The fuck is that thing?
It's a gobbler.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
Gobble,
like,
you're nuts.
The melting pot is scaring me.
you're like looking around and you're like, oh, that's straight up a minotaur. You've heard stories of like grand heroes slaying minotaurs, and like, yeah, there's just one in the market, like carrying a crate on in each arm, just da 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 da. There's a fucking centaur, and is that what was that thing over there? Is that like a puppet made of wood? What is going on? Is that a person made of plant? What is that? A rhino with a glowing horn? What is this place? And so
Welcome to the
you-
circus.
yeah, welcome. And you get a couple like hey miss, you're looking for like some silk brain, please.
It's okay.
Silk scarves. You're wearing a hood in Absalom. You're gonna get real hot, but a nice silk scarf. And like as you're like, this person is like trying to get you to come over to his stall and buy something you're pretty sure isn't silk. Someone else is like, no, don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. If you want good, they are immediately trying to like get you to come buy shit. As a group of like rat people come skittering around, and. What's your perception?
Oh shit. Just like in general?
Yeah.
Passive perception, yeah.
Passive.
Yeah.
Hang on,
So
words.
10 plus your perception.
Oh, sorry.
So perception is on every page. It's over on the little the left thing, below armor class.
It's the blue, or it's the blue, like, it's underneath the blue shield thing.
It's just plus 10.
Plus 10? Alright.
Yeah.
So passive perception of 20. As these guys are trying to like get your attention and the attention of all like the passengers that came off the ship, you notice this like group of rat folk skitter by one of them, and you're positive that there was like a how do I put this? A pin cushion that was there on the counter, and as the rat folks skitter away, it's no longer there. And the guy that's trying to get you to come over to buy the scarf hasn't noticed.
Okay. She's just gonna like tiptoe backwards and try to just weave away from all of the people trying to like sell her shit.
Yeah, you're able to like weave your way through the stuff. It's clear that these people are like, here to sell stuff to the new people that show up to Absalom, and like the way you're acting, you haven't been here before, right? It's honestly, it's a lot like someone from a decent town going to New York.
Mm-hmm.
It's overwhelming very quickly, and you're like, "Holy shit, what the fuck?"
This is a
You
fucking tourist trap.
yeah, essentially, and you like it's clear because this is where most of like people that have never been to Absalom show up is the docks. So like they're like, yeah. They like you don't even know if like that 2 gold for that silk scarf is what like quote silk scarf is worth it. It could be a huge markup. It could also just be how Absalom does pricing. You don't know. But you easily like weave your way through, trying to like hide your like disappear within the crowds. And when it's clear that you are not like at all interested in buying, they are like immediately turning their attention to other people that have gotten off the boat. And you start going into the city, and it's a lot. It is quite a lot. There's hundreds of people talking and selling stuff or just existing. There's people on the sides of the road with these little griddles set up cooking food. And there's perfume in the air. The even in the city with the smell of bodies. There's also the smell of flowers and plants. It's the sounds of people talking, of wheels turning, animals shifting back and forth. If you had sensory issues, it would be a lot all at once, especially coming from a relatively quiet place. The buildings themselves are like, like I've never seen a building 4 stories tall aside from like the castle. And they're around everywhere. You look, there's a bunch of them. What do you do now that you are here in Absalom?
Oh god. I guess I'm gonna start looking for like, I don't know, some sort of place to stay, maybe like something to do. I'm kind of just like looking over my shoulders and trying to get a grasp on like the land and stuff, I guess. I don't know.
As quickly as like you showed up and you were immediately targeted by these like sellers, the moment you disappeared in the crowd, you have never felt more invisible.
Sick. The hood
Which is
coming down.
Yeah, even with the hood down, you've never felt more invisible. And in fact, you're like hood down, you're like looking around, you accidentally bump into what you are pretty sure is just a whole ass bear, and just looks over at it and goes, "Oh, it's my bad," and just goes back to doing what they're doing. Like they're not even a bear person; they're just a whole ass bear.
Love that.
Ooh.
Moment.
And you're like, oh, okay. And being invisible is nice compared to what has happened, but also like no one giving you a like. Hell, most people aren't even giving you a first glance, let alone a second. Is also kind of like disheartening. I mean, you were born to be in the spotlight.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also nice to know that no one's like following you. So yeah,
Another
mixed
one.
bag. Yeah, mixed bag. Now you have heard, even in Taldor, you heard that someone was making waves in Absalom, which is one of the reasons why you decided to show up here. Who, God, they sure fucking fit the description of your friend. You don't know if they're in the city anymore. Hell, you don't even know if they were actually in the city in the first place. But you can also start asking around to see maybe if anyone knows about them. But you're right. First thing of business is probably going to be trying to find a place to stay. And you know the earlier you do that, the better. It's you've come across a few times where you like show up at like sunset and all the rooms are already taken. So you start heading in. Do you go for the first inn you find at the docks, or are you going to go into the city a little bit further?
I'm gonna go into the city a little bit. I'm kind of listening into like the gossip that's going around, like just keeping an ear out to see if I can like hear any like
Ooh.
news of anything like noteworthy, that kind of stuff.
Roll me. Well, let me double check to see if you have anything that is like allows you to do.
I have society.
Yeah, so there's like feats that like you can collect information using diplomacy or or like deception. So go ahead and roll me society.
Okay.
As you enter the city, you see a giant lady being carried by a bunch of people.
What the fuck is going on there?
Wow. Y'all, man, the dice are not kind to you today. Honestly, the city's a buzz.
Guys, not so nice.
The city is a buzz. Right now, the word on the street is the Radiant Festival is happening in the next couple of days. Like, it was just announced. People are fucking excited. It's a once in a lifetime event. Even you are vaguely aware of the Radiant Festival. No matter, unless you even with a nat 1, you are aware of the Radiant Festival, and that is a once in a lifetime opportunity. You seem to have shown up at the perfect time. Let's hope you can stick around long enough to enjoy it.
I think she can deduct with her own like thinking skills that that's probably gonna be the spot that everyone is like heading towards. So I guess she's gonna try to make her way towards the area that like all of that is going on in then.
Well, the thing about the Radiant Festival is basically the entire city. There is a like
Gotcha.
central like not Coliseum, but there is like a central sports arena that will be in the foreign quarter. You find out that will be having the grand tourney, but that's not going to be for a couple of days. But
Okay.
you can like try to be like, hey, what's the foreign quarter, and people can like point you in the direction if you want to get in the foreign quarter, if that's what you're looking for.
Yeah, maybe even seeing who's applying to like be part of tournaments and stuff, just to see if any like names pop out, that kind of shit.
Alright. Yeah, you start making your way to the foreign quarter, and you can easily find an inn. There's a lot of inns. And like many inns, they have a clever name. You've been to so many of them, they just kind of like all blend together at this point. You go in, you get a room. How long do you think you'll be staying in that room?
I don't know, like 2 days.
Alright. Pay. Let's say 2 silver.
All I have is gold, and I don't know how to math.
Oh, 10. It's
So
10 silver
If
for gold.
you deduct from the thingy, you can actually put it so that it deducts any
Okay.
amount on its own. So when you press the minus at the bottom, there's
Oh, I'm
remove
sorry.
value.
You would get a private room, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do 16 silver for 2
Okay.
days.
But when you remove coins, you can remove value, so not specific type, and it will automatically do the math for you.
Oh, that's so good.
Sick. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. You do that. Is there any information you're looking for in particular?
I mean, I'm kind of just looking for Olzag at this point.
Okay. Roll me a flat d20, and then roll me a diplomacy check.
Okay. D20. That sucked. Can I hero point it?
Well, you don't know where the flat d20 is for yet.
Okay. And then, you said diplomacy?
Yeah.
Oh, that.
What?
Make sure you're on the Celine sheet.
I am on Celine sheet.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's just when
saying
you roll a
errors, so
d20,
it's just
they
like-
use
okay.
my profile.
I gotcha.
Wow. Okay. Do you
I'm gonna hero point that.
want to hero point that? Go ahead. Yeah. There we
Hey!
go. Okay. You start asking around about someone who fits Alzak's description. And you it's a big city, so you start asking people pretty far afield. When you he can't be that stupid. He can't be wearing Taldor outfit. He can be. He probably is wearing a Taldor outfit. So you start describing not only Alzak, but the outfit he's probably wearing. And people are like, oh yeah. You know, it's pretty. Well, yeah. Eventually, you find someone I saw something like that a couple weeks ago. Yeah, that's a pretty striking outfit. And okay, maybe that's Alzek, and you sort of have to like. This takes several hours of like going around asking. You end up pretty far afield of the Forden Quarter, to be honest. You probably end up in the Ivy District, actually. You end up heading north. And someone eventually is like, "Oh, yeah, yeah, I saw a guy like that in a group of people. They headed into the church."
Huh?
Yeah, the big church over that way. And he like points to what you could have sworn was a pork.
Okay.
And you like head in that way, and like it's a pork. It's a beautiful pork. Almost immediately walking in, all the sounds of the city are gone. There's like ponds, there's peacocks all over the place, there's ducks, beautiful birds, the sound of songbirds begin to play. And you find in the park there is this like white and gold building draped in every color imaginable. And you immediately realize it's a Church of Shaylin. And you can't imagine Alzek ever being here.
No.
But you were told that's what this is. He came in here one time with a group of friends, and started asking around, and people are like, "Oh yeah, he's been here. Yeah. But his name was Alzek." Because I don't think Alzek ever gave a fake name.
Oh
Either.
no, we gave Alzi.
Alzi. Yeah, his name was Alzi.
Car said Alzi.
Yeah, his name was Alzi. And you were like, "Oh my god, he's so
Because I know for a
stupid."
fact you were gonna say your actual name, so I just like interrupted and was like, "Hey, Alfie."
Yeah, and you're like, "He's so fucking stupid." Of course he is. Of course he is. And he started asking around, and then like, they talked with the head head director or acting head director, but he's busy right now. But I think he was like, I think he was staying at the circus. And you go, "No, that can't be Alzek. That can't be Alzek. That can't be Alzek. What? What? Hold on." They're like, yeah, the circuit's just outside the West Gate.
Being scammed. This is
Yeah.
insane.
But like he like describes Alzek to you, and it's to a fucking T. Like, yeah, it's fucking Alzek. But why the fuck would Alzek ever be at the circus? Why the fuck would he ever come into a Shaylin temple? That makes no fucking sense. But you're like, I guess. Oh, wait, whatever. You like hire a fucking like. Oh, another thing that like is like, what the fuck? You're like, horses are the big thing in Taldor. Like that, knights ride horses. Horses are a big deal. You're like, yeah, let me go ahead and catch a ride because I don't want to walk that far. I've already walked enough. Hell, any form of walking is too. I shouldn't have to walk.
Oh yeah.
And you're like, yeah, let me catch a ride. And a horse doesn't show up. A giant pangolin shows up with a seat on top.
Oh,
What is
hell
this
yeah.
city?
Fucking pangolin.
Yeah, and like, there's like a dude sitting in the front seat, and there's like a section of seats in the back, and he's like. And he motions for you to get on and goes, "Where you going?"
I guess the fucking circus.
"Oh, outside of Westgate it is." Whoosh, and like whip, and then the penguin just kind of like starts to waddle his way.
I'm getting so much whiplash. Jesus Christ.
I love this so much.
Yeah. It's a lie. It's what the fuck is this? This city is a fucking like Wonderland madhouse. But everyone just is like, yeah, it's whatever. And he takes you all the way outside of Westgate, and he like stops before he gets just outside of Westgate, and like it's like 100 feet to the fucking circus, and he's just like, yeah, fuck, goes all the way that way, and sure shit, there's a big fucking circus outside with a big tent and shit, and he's like, you pay him, we don't have to go through payment on that, but you show up to the circus, and you like look up, and you're like.
Put it on Alzak's tab.
You're like, there's no fucked way he's here. There's no fucked way. And you start like you walk in and you're like, you look around. You have to pay to get in. And you're like, no, like, Alzak owes you so much money at this point. Alzak owes you so much money at this point. Am I catching Celine right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, good. Good. I'm glad I've honed in on how Celine thinks. And you're like, you pay to get in, and you like go and like find someone, and like,
I'm
hey,
trying to imagine how incompetent the rest of the guards in Taldor have to be for Celine to still be able to find this guy this quickly and no one knows where the fuck this idiot is.
the yeah, you're like, yeah, fucking Taldor, what the fuck, man? You actually, hold on. There's a problem with that, though. You're like, man, yeah, what the fuck is wrong with people like the Taldor Secret Service? Like, why? How do they not find Alzak? And then you remember, wait, I heard the marriage between Alzak and Pixie was back on, but that can't be possible because he's an Absalom.
Oh.
What?
But you're like, you like find someone that's working one of the stalls and it's like, hey, have you seen this guy? And you describe him, then they're like, maybe I don't really work for the circus. I'm an independent stall. You might want to talk to one of those guys over there. And like points you to like one of the games, and you're like, all right, yeah, and you like go over to the stall, and the guy's like, hey, yeah, 2 copper for 3 throws, and you're like, hold on. I'm just asking for some information, and the guy immediately goes like, well, I'd be more willing to talk if you if you played a game. And you're like, motherfucker, and you give him 2 copper, and you like weak like, okay. I'm looking for a guy. And he's like, oh yeah, Elsie, yeah, he's back, and he like thumbs. He's like in the back of the thing. Hold on, and he like grabs a dude from like Actually, he goes like, why are you looking for him?
Stupid. Huh?
Why are you looking for him?
Why am I looking for him?
Yeah, why are you looking for him?
Because I'm friends with him. Do I need to give you an explanation? Can you just tell me where he is?
Roll me a diplomacy check.
Okay.
Oh god. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Like, I don't have
That
a
works.
please.
Yeah. He like looks you up and down and goes, yeah, you look like his friend.
I mean, yeah, you have Taldorian outfit, right? You have a Taldorian outfit on.
Oh yeah, do you have a Taldor outfit on? Or no?
Not really.
Not really? Alright. But he like looks you up and down, you look fancy, you look like you have money, you don't belong here, and he's like, yeah, you look like
Nice dress on.
you look like you're his friend. And he's like he calls for someone from the crowd, and starts talking to, like, this guy looks like a customer, but he starts talking to him like he's part of the circus, and goes, hey, so this little lady here is looking for Alzi. Is he in today? You know he, like, him and the weird ones fucking move around all the time. He was like, yeah, I think he just showed up like a couple hours ago. I was like, oh yeah, can you take it back there? Like, yeah, sure. And they drag you like down the main thoroughfare, and he goes, and he's like, keep up. I'm not gonna make sure you're still following me. And
Yeah.
and you have to like, oh shit. And it gets hard because he's like moving through the crowd like he does this for a living, because he does. And you're like, oh shit. And you have to keep up. Eventually you get to like, clearly like this is the back of the circus, and the crowd immediately clears up, and he's, alright, hold on. Yeah, they're like, alright,
Oh, is that?
and he just like points to the group of people that are like here, and you can like from this distance immediately make out Alzak. Like, yeah, that's like, even from behind, that's Alzak.
I'm gonna beeline it to him immediately.
And the guy's
You
like,
see this
okay,
little
fine.
tiefling just like stomping your way.
Alright,
What does
yeah,
everyone else do?
Hey, Kaz is
Yeah,
just
what's everyone else doing?
practicing performance-wise because he's wanting to get a bit more money before he has to fuck off again.
Alright,
I
fair enough.
am trying my shield thing, so you see me like on the ground crawling with a fucking tower shield on my back.
Also,
Arms out, arms and feet out, all the sides.
Mhm.
scurrying like a bug.
Yeah. Cockroach style.
Also,
Yeah, and when I raise my shield, what I do is I slightly go like high and pull myself higher from the ground so I can cushion the shield with my arms. The impact down with my arms.
Olzak is currently laying, like not laying, but he's sitting on the log, and he is sort of humming, because if Cars is like dancing or singing or anything, he's slightly humming along. And he is like, but like he is still like furiously scribbling in this notebook. He hasn't even noticed Celine.
Oh my god. She's gonna like go up right behind him, lean her head over his face and be like, "Hi, where the fuck have you been?"
Oh god! Who the fuck are you?
Oh, right, horns. Would you believe me if I said no? How do I go about this?
So hold
We
on,
didn't think this through.
pause. It's not that you have completely changed the way you look. You're just purple now with
Oh,
kind
okay.
of weird
I just
ears
became
and horns.
Thanos.
So like, it's Celine,
Okay.
but purple with and horns.
Instead, Olzak still jumps, and he goes to like back up a bit, and then stares for a moment.
And what kind of code name is Alzi? Do you want to get yourself fucking killed?
He was
Are you
not-
serious?
Are you a friend of his?
Oh. Shit. Hi.
I just full on like punch him in the face, just real quick.
Make me an attack roll.
Okay. I'm very weak. It's all right. Eh.
Yep.
That's a
not
miss.
quite enough. Now here's the weird thing. Celine, old Alzak would have been square in the jaw. Like he wouldn't have been able to stop. But Alzak, like, definitely dodges to the side, like almost reflectively. Like,
Oh,
Who the fuck
Hi!
is this?
Are you wearing contacts?
oh no. Okay.
Kaz just
What
kind of
happened?
steps forward
Why-
aggressively being like, who the
Cos,
fuck are you?
Cos, wait, Cos.
Mm?
He looks directly at Celine. Why are you purple and have horns?
Not why are you here?
Also, why are you here?
It comes after.
Oh god.
I'm here because I am purple and have horns. Why are you here and not where you're supposed to be?
What are you? There's a lot going on. Celine.
Aren't you supposed to be prepping for a wedding right now?
I don't truly know. Oh god. What?
Alright, so who's this? And like, is this hostile friend? What the fuck is going on?
Okay.
Like, do I?
Pause.
Mm.
Mako, you should probably know this too. This is Celine.
Okay, and
Do you want to introduce yourself, or should I?
Go
He's
ahead.
still. This is Celine Amatia Preclaire, the Taldor's muse and my childhood best friend.
oh,
Right.
Please do not bite her. Oh god. Celine, what happened? What happened?
A lot of things happened. I was engaged. I might still be engaged, question mark, kind of like you. I don't know. My boyfriend cursed me, and now there's another me, so no one knows that I'm gone.
Jesus Christ, you all have fucked up families.
What the?
Welcome to nobility. I'm kind of a
Actually, yeah, all of you are nobles because Cass is a noble too. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Alzak,
I'm royalty. Thank you very much.
Alzak
Shit.
hasn't taken his eyes
That's
off
a
of
different shit up
Celine.
too.
He's just kind of staring. In
Or purple in this case.
fucking, yeah, in disbelief. Just. And then immediately just pulls her into a hug.
Oh, okay, we're touching now. That's a thing that's happening. That's super fun for you.
Celine, I will stab you. Do not. Okay, that's a lot to unpack. There's so much to unpack. Oh god. Did you
Also,
find
owe
me?
me so much money.
How did you find me? Owe you money? How do I owe you money?
Do you know how expensive it is to track you down?
I didn't ask for you to track me down.
I was on a boat, and then I went to a church, and then the church sent me here.
Oh. Did you? Oh, did they
And then
stop it?
Carney took my money just to figure out where you were standing.
Kaz is just snickering in the corner.
Oh god.
Though, he could have been worse. He did try and give his actual name a couple of times. I managed to at least stop him with a nickname.
I'm surprised you haven't been found sooner, considering I could find you.
I have tried to get him to wear different clothes, but he doesn't like hiding or being intelligent in the slightest.
Listen, I don't. Oh god.
Your
I mean,
mascara
he
looks
can-
terrible, by the way.
What
He
do
could
you
turn into a
mean?
woman or something as well at times. I don't fucking know. The guy's weird.
That is true. I also, Celine, I can't see myself.
Clearly.
But
Clearly.
Nola and I have both offered to help you with your
You
eyeliner.
can't see yourself?
Yeah, Elsie's a bit
Oh.
blind. He's
You
not
just
that
grab a
great at
mirror or
seeing.
something, man.
I think he needs glasses or something. Like he's not very good at seeing his face.
Oh god. Oh god. The shark's onto me. As soon as Mako starts talking about like why can't you see it, Celine sees Alzak's face just kinda no no
Oh.
oh. Oh,
I mean, Celine did mention contacts, so I'm just guessing he has very bad eyesight.
okay.
Let's put it
I
that
mean,
way.
he does have red eyes, which is unusual. But you also know that, like, especially you've been in Absalom. There's a lot of weird fucking.
Yeah, this
people
is
who are just,
Absalom.
like-
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, like the fact that he has red eyes is the least weird thing you've seen about a weird person. To be honest,
This
like-
party has way more weird things than just an idiot with red eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be honest, yeah.
Oh, so much has happened. Oh god. Okay. This has been a day.
Dancing, Seraphim
What?
chicken, a fucking talking seal,
Did you have
that 8 feet woman.
Did you have? Are you staying here? What's happening?
Well, I can't go home.
Why?
Did you not
No.
catch on to the
Oh.
doppelganger thing that I mentioned before?
Is that why you were acting so weird? Then. Oh.
Explain for the
I
boss
see.
what's going on. The fuck?
Okay. To just
Real
the night
quietly,
of.
Oh, Zach, can you send me my Google Doc so I can remember my NPC names?
Yes. The night of the party where everything happened, Celine seemed strange. And then I guess that's because it's not her.
She's here in front of you.
No, there was a different. It's a lot to unpack. Doll,
Do you remember my fiance?
I believe so.
Yeah, sure, that
Ambrose. Oh,
That's-
you
one. I
never
can't pronounce
talk.
his name. I'm sorry.
You never talk like that about him. What happened? Oh, curse.
And now I'm purple. If that wasn't clear.
Well, it looks nice on you at least.
Uh, I God. Okay. Do you have a place to stay?
Yes? Question mark. No, not really. I kind of used all my money on inns and taverns and stuff.
How did you do that?
It's not hard to steal from my parents.
I know, but how did you run out of money? Usually
I
gold
just
get.
told you.
Celine.
Hmm.
How expensive were the inns that you stayed at?
You expect me to stay somewhere shabby?
Oh, she's just
sad?
like you.
Nobles, they're all the fucking same.
Oh God. Well, okay, this is going to go swimmingly. Do you want to stay with? What did you have a plan afterwards?
No,
I
not
can't.
really. I couldn't get to you before because, no one would fucking believe me.
So why
And
were
then
you
I
trying
heard
to
that
find
you-
Elsie?
What do you mean?
Like, are
Do
you
I need a
like...
reason to find my best friend who disappeared from the capital for no reason? Who's
Yes,
engaged?
definitely a
and should
reason.
be-
I don't know, like, I've never really had a best friend, so, like, I don't really know how that works.
Oh, Alzek has to choose now which best friend is he best friend with.
Oh no. Celine, did you know what happened that night?
No, not particularly, because I wasn't there.
Ah, I see. Well, Alzek will look behind him, look behind him to lock eyes with Mako.
I just tilt my head a little, like, yeah.
Turn back to Celine and just kind of open his mouth slightly to show the fangs and close them.
Are you trying for an edgy look? I don't. What is that? What is that gonna tell me?
No, oh God,
You're reading too much fanfic.
Oh.
I really don't think you should have altered yourself like that. In all honesty.
no, that's not. Oh God. Oh God.
Oh, I love her.
Just because I have a thing for angsty boys doesn't mean that I wanted you to be an angsty boy. So, why?
He whispers in Celine's ear.
Is that a Taldorian dialect or something that you two can speak in that I don't understand? Or like a Taldorian language?
That would require Elsie to be smart.
You're
What
gonna
the
have
fuck
to
is
pretend-
that?
You don't need to be smart to know the language of where you've been grown.
It's more of a, like, to actually, like, do it and talk instead of, like, doing the like, fucky shit he's doing currently.
But this is more funny.
Yeah.
Oh God, you just miss. Oh God, I would have. No.
You have to speak a little louder. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to. Don't. Alzak grabs Celine. Alzak grabs Celine's puts his hand on Celine's shoulder, and Celine can feel that there is no warmth to Alzak's body. He is.
Do you need a blanket?
Dead
Are you
cool.
cold?
Oh, Celine, use your brain, please. Celine,
I
use
want
your
it coming from
brain.
you. Like Kaz is just sitting back and just like
Why are you being
watching
weird?
Ozzy
Can you
suffer.
just speak?
Oh God, I forgot what languages you know. Ah, let's.
Jesus Christ. Hey Marco, you wanna go play some games
Yeah.
with me while these two catch up? Come
Sure.
on. I bet I can beat you in them.
Sure.
You always travel with Aquatic Life, by the way.
Oh, as
Fucking
Kaz is walking
aquarium.
back, like he is shifting back into like his seal form.
Oh God.
You
Celine,
go out with the aquarium.
Mhm.
I'm dead.
I'm not sure I follow.
I am a vampire.
But aren't vampires like sparkly and stuff?
No, this is
Oh
like
my
your-
fucking god! I
They're like, oh, blah, blah, blah.
that no, Celine. That's your whole. Oh, and you spoke about me reading fucking fan fiction.
But how did I don't quite how? What do you mean?
A party after you left, I died.
Yeah, which you really should have been paying a little more attention, by the way. Maybe
Well-
you wouldn't have, died, and maybe you would have noticed that that wasn't actually me. Really dropped the ball there, if you ask my opinion. I'm just
Same.
saying.
Oh my God, Celine. I have multiple signs that this is Choco's doing. Pixie's uncle.
And what would that fat bastard be like anywhere involved in this? You were already
I-
marrying her. What the fuck is his problem?
That's the thing. I have everything else except the why.
So if I hit her now, are you gonna still be mad at me, or can I just hit her?
There's a diplomatic way we can go about this. You don't need to hit her.
Diplomacy, diplomacy.
oh, Pixie has definitely threatened to not threatened. Pixie fully intended to kill Celine multiple times.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
They're like mean girls beefing.
Celine, I mean this genuinely. We can solve this diplomatically. I know we can.
Right. Can diplomacy make me not purple?
Maybe,
Fix
I'm
the
not
goat
sure.
horns and the tail.
Hopefully, I have no clue where to start though.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
How? Oh God! Can you? Oh, you can't fight, can you?
What the fuck kind of question is that? You think I don't know how to take care of myself? Just because I'm wearing a dress?
Not that you. I.
Go ahead,
Are
continue
you-
being sexist. We'll see where this
I'm not
goes.
being sexist.
It really feels
I
like
know
it.
you. If you want to tag along with my group, it looks like you need some money.
I'd love to kill my ex-husband. That'd be great.
Fiance.
Whatever.
It's so good to see you. I've missed you so much.
Can I please fix your eyeliner?
Of course. He's like, he's seconds away from crying.
And scene.
And see.
So like, Kaz is just dragging Marco off and just being like, so food or games?
Huh?
Do you want to eat some food first, or do you want to play some games?
I don't care.
Like, Kaz will just drag him around the circus, and then just kind of yap and get to know Marco a bit.
Man, don't you hate vampires too?
Very interesting. I've had good and bad experiences with them.
The only good vampire is one that dies twice.
Carl just starts laughing at that, and you have no idea why. Oh,
You
about
understand why I said that now, also?
Yeah.
That's actually even funnier because that gives you more
Yes.
reason to think that Alzak isn't a vampire because he's died twice now. Oh, they say so anyway.
That's yes.
That's so funny. I love the idea that legit Mako does not realize that he is a vampire for like until like near the end of the campaign.
That would be very funny.
Oh my god. So you may notice why I had Hope show up very briefly in the beginning because I knew it was going to take a while to get her to show up. I'm so sorry. But I'm going to rectify that as soon as I can. Someone shows up, also looking for Alzak. But not just Alzak. He's looking for the whole party.
Oh, thank God.
He's brought back by another member of the thing, and he like finds you, Alzak, and he's like, "Are you Elsie?"
Yes.
Apologies, I am a messenger from the acting head director of the Shayland of the House of. There's a fucking name for it. Hold on.
Songbirds?
Swear to God. The Hall of Songbirds. Yes, the Hall of Songbirds. He would like you and your party to arrive as soon as possible.
Oh, shit. House of Songbirds. That must be...
That's the church.
Yeah. Well, okay. Oh, lovely. I'll fetch the other two. So-
Two. Oh, so there was 5.
Oh,
sorry. Yeah, 5.
they've split off for now.
Ah, I see. Well, as many as you can, as quickly as you can.
Yes.
Before nightfall, certainly. Thank you. And he fucks off. And you are able to find the other two and drag them along. Celine. Apparently Alzak does and has and is being summoned by the head of a church.
What the fuck?
You wish to come with me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. And the lot of you head over to the Hall of Songbirds.
What the fuck am I going on? Okay.
You don't get a choice.
Like
eventually,
eventually,
family
muted.
become like
I have been
Cosmo's friend.
muted.
I'm so
Oh
sorry.
no,
You've been muted.
Tyva!
What's going on? I was just in the restroom.
I was apologizing for having Hope not be in the scenes for a long time, but I knew it was gonna be like that, so that's why I had her show up very briefly.
Yeah.
To begin with, and I'm rectifying that as quickly as I can
So-
because yes.
So if everybody is getting called,
Yeah.
I'm guessing that would also include Nula.
Well, he asked for the party, no one special. If Nula is like,
Not part of the party anymore already.
if Nula's like taking a break and the party knows that, Nula doesn't have to show up.
Nula did ask for people to come and chat with her, like when they had a free.
Oh, I guess then on the way we can stop her.
Yeah.
I'm mentioning this because there's a scene that I had in mind that
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to have as
Yeah.
like the last thing the last involvement that Nula was
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Yeah, totally.
You
We
head
just
to
stop on the
the
way.
you head
You're
to the
doing it
one.
so graciously. I just kind of crowd surfed away. I didn't even see.
You head towards the one place you're pretty sure you know where Nula's gonna be, which is where Wildfire is.
In her bed, yeah.
So you head towards the playhouse, and through some shenaniganery, not shenaniganery, through like, hey, we're here to see Wildfire, and they're like, show you, and they're like, no, we know that, just go tell her we're here, and they're like, sure, and then he shows up and is like, I'm sorry, I didn't know, and they bring you to the back, and Nula and Wildfire are there.
May I set the scene?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, how long has it been since? How long has it been? At this point?
Probably 4 or 5 hours.
Okay, got it. Wildfire probably opens the door, and you probably immediately notice that the lights in the room are completely off. Nula is sitting in the corner of the room on the floor. Basically hugging herself with her wings.
Wildfire will come over and sit next to you and lean on you, as she was doing before.
You can tell that there have been a lot of tears in her eyes, and that some of them are quite recent. She doesn't immediately look up at you all as you approach.
Is this a bad time?
It's about as good a time as any.
Well, the party's been summoned.
Okay. I guess we'll have to do this now then. I can't do this anymore. That said, I'm not 100% done yet.
And that
when you all are prepared to assist with, Alzak's home life, I just want to mention, come and get me.
Alzak pauses for a moment.
I might not have chosen a lot of my duties, but that's one that I have.
Alzak's actually kind of stunned for a moment.
Wildfire is looking at you, Elzek, and is like giving you a face of like, tell her she doesn't. Tell her she doesn't have to.
You know you don't have to do that.
I'm aware of that. I still want to. I understand it's probably not going to be an immediate thing, so I'll at least have time to get through the bulk of what's going on. And at that, she opens up her wings just a bit to reveal that her halo is in fact on, but the color of her lights have shifted. Where before it was a brilliant golden light, the color from her feathers is now a purple black light.
Kaz sort of slowly shifts towards Nula and is like, is it okay if I hug you?
Yeah.
And Kaz will hug her and be like, I had a feeling you wouldn't be joining us again for a while, so I'm not the best at this, but Kaz just kind of slips you just a little drawing that's like very clearly that he has done himself of like you and the rest of the party, just like during one of the few times where like we're just performing together, and then you can see the rest of the party in the crowd. And it is very badly drawn. Like it looks like a sort of like a teenager or like a 10-year-old has done it. But
Thanks. I'll keep this around. I still intend to pursue being a performer. It's just now well, one of the people that I would always dedicate my performances to was, well, as I'd always called her before, my mom. But, of course, I don't exactly view her that way anymore.
Well, I hope to see some of your future performances, and I'll dedicate some of mine to you, because you're a good friend, and I appreciate the time we've spent together.
Hopefully we'll be able to spend some more in the future as well.
Hopefully.
Balzac will very slowly walk up, and he's fairly taller than Nula. So he just looks down at her slightly, and you can see that he is not doing okay. But he just looks down at her and says, "Are you alright if I hug you?"
Absolutely.
He picks her up in a hug.
So,
Well,
for the record, every time you've hugged her before, there's most likely been discomfort due to the fact that
you know,
she uses like the light from her wings as her like holy symbol to Sarenrae. So Hatter, one of the things I was intending to do with Nula in the future, like if/when she'd be brought back, I intend to respec her if that's okay. And part of that respec I was hoping to kick in at this point, which is just that she has abandoned, she is no longer a cleric of Sarenrae. There is no longer any discomfort.
Balzac will hug her really, really close. And I would like... Thank you for making my days so much brighter.
Of course.
And he lets go of the hug.
I consider you one of my closest friends.
He lets go of the hug. Takes a very, very deep breath. Thank you for everything, Nula.
Well, write
And-
the letters. I'll do my best to
I'll
read
write
them,
back.
'cause you know what I'm like with letters, but I want to
It's
try.
okay. And that means a lot.
Kaz just kind of like his eyes water up again, and he just like hugs you really tightly. I'm not good with the whole emotion thing, but I'm gonna miss you.
I'll miss you too. The good news is this is at least a good opportunity for me to do a bit of, I don't know, self-discovery.
It's not a goodbye, it's a see you later.
Exactly.
If you need anything, tell me. Uh, and
Oh, we got the
If-
gold from Lady Zima. Do you want it?
Honestly, you're all continuing with your adventure. I'm gonna be, well, here performing. You can all keep it. You probably need the supplies more than we need it.
Okay. Kaz's voice is just starting to shake as he's like, well, see you later, as he'll walk out first.
Alzak will give a very a small but a small bow and give a nod to Wildfire as he walks out. So I guess the other
As
members of the
As you all like walk out the door, you can faintly hear crying start back up inside.
Oh God. Okay.
Jaguar's about
Bye,
to roll my
bird
hands.
brain.
There we go. There's the send off I wanted to do.
I've been holding on for the thank you for making my day so much brighter for like a month
Aw.
now. For like a month and a half
Aw.
now.
Aww.
That felt so
I am-
poetic that I almost feel like shit that I just kind of
I am so happy with how that scene went.
dramatically rolled away.
That's so
Dramatic.
So are we gonna try and look for Eris, or do we just head straight to the summoning?
I think she might have her hands full. I think we should just move forward. Not that we shouldn't see Eris, but it's just
No, she's gone, man.
she's probably I don't even know what she's doing.
Okay.
Anyway, you owe Celine money.
I don't owe you money, Celine. That has been like the
That
conversation
wasn't in
like
character.
oh, okay. If
Can
it was,
I
I
just
was
add the 120 from earlier?
should I give you wait, what?
Because everyone got quote unquote paid earlier.
Right.
Oh.
So, if go ahead and get
150 gold.
150.
Cool. Just making sure before I just added it to my sheet.
I like the idea that the conversation to go see Nula, just so Alzak was not thinking about what he would have to like talk about in a couple minutes, was just him bickering with Celine that he did not owe her money.
You spent your money. Why do I have to give it to you?
Yeah, you spent your money trying to find me. I didn't.
You didn't have to be so far now, did you?
You're such a selfish friend.
I'm not selfish. What the fuck do you mean selfish? I've been fighting for my fucking life.
Do you know how expensive it is to be in the same room as me and I came to you?
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
How could you do this to her?
Oh god.
You eventually make your way to the Hollow Songbirds. And Hope, you have been you've been waiting in Yaguras's office. As he is like, I wanted to have this like night day. I wanted to have a conversation with you about about what's gonna happen, but there's gonna be a couple people joining you, hopefully, or you joining them. So
You mean I won't be traveling alone?
no, hopefully, if they'll have you.
This
I
will
don't
be
see
new
why they won't.
experience, Then.
I don't see why they will not, but there will be a bunch. But most adventuring parties are. I don't know when they'll be coming around, but I did ask them to show up before nightfall, so hopefully soon. Speaking of which, you arrive to the Hall of Songbirds, and you're like, yeah, where's Yago? And they're like, oh, he's in the office, he's waiting for you. And you are pointed towards the office. He didn't have this office, as far as you can tell, some time ago.
Wait, I have a bit of a question, just as like,
Yes.
almost a funny detail. What are the chairs in this office made of? How
Wood.
sturdy are they?
Would. Decently sturdy.
Because I'd like to point out, hang on.
The wood creaks with every movement.
Oh God. I see.
Yeah, the wood creaks with every movement she
That
makes.
chair is under some fucking strain.
Stress. Yeah.
Despite the fact that she is like
At-
5'1"
at-
and relatively scrawny.
At some point, he's like, "Would you like the fainting couch instead? It might hold you better."
She like kind of like looks down at the chair. I'm gonna hang on. This is her like assessing the stability of the chair.
Yeah, roll crafting.
Yeah.
It's a good chair. If you lean one direction too much, it might give.
Like realizing that and not wanting to damage like the craftsmanship of the chair, she kind of like she very carefully stands up out of it. Is like, if then she like looks over at the couch. Does that look like it's actually gonna properly hold her?
So the couch is designed to like have people like laying down on it, so it'll probably hold you better.
Okay, yeah.
It also will be over a wider space, so it'll be better.
So yeah, no, she's gonna go over, and she like half lays down on the couch, but the way that she's laying on the couch looks like the most awkward form of like, I don't know how the fuck to properly relax. Like this is somebody. It looks like this is somebody who is laying down and relaxing for the first time in their life.
I am putting on a show to make it look like I am relaxing. I am not in fact relaxing.
They're currently like we open the door. They're currently like it looks like they're trying to plank on the like they're straight as an arrow, just like. I see.
Yeah. Okay. So you yeah, so eventually you like the party knocked on the door and you're like, I wonder what's all this about, and you come in. And you open the door and you come in, and this is a like really pretty office. Everything in here is like super well decorated. There's like not streamers, but there's curtains of a rainbow color coming down from the center of the room and sprayed out towards the edges. There's a light fixture that hangs from them. There's shelving books that look all bookshelves that look all hand carved. The desk is this beautiful piece of wood that has been like again hand carved. Some of which looks like relatively recently, like almost like it was like a project half finished. But it's also like clearly the office of what you expect to be head of the church. And Yago is sitting behind the desk. There is kind of awkwardly a table set in the middle of the room. That has like been brought in here for like what you can only imagine to be like a formal presentation, but it doesn't fit super well in here. but there's enough chairs around the whole table to fit, presumably, everyone in the party. And he sees you and goes, "Oh yeah, come on in, shit.
Hi,
How
darling.
about
Hello, Yoko.
how to so? Thank you for coming. How's your day been?
Uh.
It's been a day, I can
It's been
tell.
a
Okay.
day.
It's been.
Well,
It's been a dream.
It's been
More like a
nightmare.
nightmare.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Just a rough job and just fun stuff all around.
Oh, you're just coming off a job. Oh, I'm so sorry. So sorry to put this on you.
I think the
No, it's
bird is
perfectly
not going to
fine.
be here.
And
Sorry, what?
I think the bird is not going to be here anymore.
Yeah.
That is entirely fair, Shay.
I.
And you are, who are you?
Huh? I got paid to be here.
This is Marco,
Fair enough.
another little stray that we've got.
Oh, well, he motions towards the person currently planking on the painting couch. This is Hope. I hope that you will don't get too used to that. I'm sure she hears that joke all the time.
I mean, I did pick the name relatively recently.
Are you okay? You
You
look.
picked your name as well?
Yes, I was not given one.
Are you?
Given?
Wait, what?
What do you mean?
I'll-
You just never had a name ever?
No.
Are you all right? You seem to be. He's like looking at her like she hasn't moved. Like the idea she hasn't moved. Yeah.
She like moves into like a sitting position on the couch. I imagine the couch immediately creaks upon that happening as she stands up.
Hello.
Yes.
And her expression is, again, it's like her expression is like it has not shifted since you've all walked in.
You all right?
Yes, I'm perfectly fine. I was told that we were going to be traveling together.
Well, if you will have her, because, well, there's some things we gotta discuss.
Hope, can you fight?
I have been fighting by myself for approximately 10 years, so yes.
She's a champion.
Ready to have her?
I'm always
Are we
happy to
hiring her?
practice.
What was that?
Are we gonna have to pay to have her travel with us? Are we hiring her?
No.
Alright,
No.
sure.
So, I heard tell that you are currently in. I should have thought about what I was going to start with this. What do you know? What do you know about Nula's past?
A good bit. Do you want me to go into it, or just you okay with just a good bit?
A little bit.
Try.
Do you know that she had a quest that she was supposed to do?
She was guarding something, and from what I recall.
Yes, she was. However, she was okay. Have you ever heard of the religious organization known as the Prismatic Ray?
No. Ooh, I went Roll Society.
I
That would be
too would like to
religion.
roll society. Religion?
Religion.
Yes, religion.
I will. Can I bardic law that then?
It
Yeah, go
doesn't
ahead.
Have my name put in there.
Oh, can I not be sick
Oh.
now? Can I?
Yeah, you can not be sick anymore.
Thank you.
Should I try rolling
Ah,
something
No,
else? to
hold
save the
on.
names?
Hold on. Alright, it should be fixed now.
Okay.
Hope, you don't even need to roll. You are part of the Prismatic Ray.
Oh, okay.
You don't need to roll for it, so you automatically know. Cause you've heard of them. Celine, not a fucking clue. Religion, who gives a shit?
Fair
Alzek,
enough.
you're vaguely aware of the Prismatic Ray. Vaguely aware. You know, it's like this, like, weird. It's a religious, like, it's a religion that's based off of 3 other religions combined together.
Okay.
It's kind of weird. That's all you really know. Cause with a 24, Mako, you didn't want to roll?
Nah, as long as I'm paid.
Alright, fair enough. Cause, you heard of the Prismatic Ray. The Prismatic Ray is the nickname given to the polyamorous relationship between Shaylin, Saren Ray, and Desna.
Let me see.
Like Shaylin, I remember. I'm just going through the like.
Sarah was Nula's mom.
Yeah.
Yep. Was that. And apologies. You and so you know Shaylin, you know Saren Ray, and you know about Desna. Who you know of Desna. It is they are the god of Thanks.
What was
for
the
not telling
name
me.
of the religion again? Sorry.
The Prismatic Ray. It is the name of their polyamorous relationship. Desna is the god of travelers, astronomers, gamblers, and musicians. Their relationship between the 3 of them has been known as the Prismatic Ray. There has also been a recent in the last couple of years that there was a religious order known as the Prismatic Ray that follows the 3 of them as one singular whole. However, word had this has already been an religious organization before it became known to the populace. That's kind of all you know. Hope, you know more, but he's about to explain, so I don't need to explain to you. He says, Samurai has a militant sect within them called the Dawnflowers. It has since the for a while now. Desna and Shaylin don't really have all that many, but have been slowly growing as threats have appeared to them. Shaylin's the Bladed Brush, and Desna's are the Night Monarchs.
My name is... It is Josh.
When we deal with the more pertinent and physical threats to the religions. Also world-saving stuff. Because, of course, if the world burns, so do the religions. So the Dawnflowers did a thing some time ago and locked away a very powerful, very dangerous entity. And didn't tell anyone.
Ah.
And they put Nula in charge of guarding the gate. And didn't tell anyone.
Mm.
Now, for all intents and purposes, Nula was at best to stop random nosy people from being there and to report back if someone actually tried to do something with the gate. This being was far above Nula's pay grade. She was a scout and a stopgap at best. No shame on her. The Dawnflowers failed her, and she did not know. And now, it has escaped, and we are not prepared. We are not ready to face him.
Do we know what he is?
Yes. He stands up and comes to the table that to present the things, and I need to find better music than this. No, actually, I know exactly what music to play. Ooh. Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
You have gained the attention of one of his servants, as best to call it. This entity has many names throughout history. Each culture calls it something different. The man in red, the horned one, the desert howl. Each one, it is a being that we don't quite fully understand. To some, it would look like a devil or a demon, but he's not. We know holy water and other particular things that work great against fiends have no effect on it. Some say he's old as the stars. I'm possible to agree with that, to be honest. He's quite old. We have stories going back longer than some would think. I need you to understand how dangerous he is. A dragon has an aura of fear around him at all times, of 30 feet. You know, that's how dragons do. All dragons have this. The horned one has one at 90 feet. At all
Jesus
times.
fuck.
Ah.
And a simple 1 second, in a few seconds, can release a howl that turns it to a mile. You know he is coming because he wants you to know he is coming. Hide, fight, or flee. Most do not survive. There is a story of how the boogeyman is connected to him. You met the boogeyman. He is a servant of the Horned One.
Okay.
Oh, joy.
Oh god.
I'm gonna turn this down.
With this.
Just slightly low.
Ah,
There's-
it's a long story.
There is a story, a legend, way to the north, Might even be as far north as you, cause. But long, long ago, far to the north, to the hinterlands, there was a warlord who held all of the hinterlands in his control through his power and the magics of a witch he had. And when the Horn One came to him, the warlord greeted him as an honored guest and gave him access to the powers of his witch, his feast hall, and even his favorite concubine. And the Horned Ones took him up on that offer. The warlord's concubine was special. It was a being of no shape, no size, no physical form. But it could lay a single kiss on a person and know all of their desires and take a form to satiate them. Hence why they were the warlord's favorite concubine. The Horned One took their service. And when the concubine kissed them, they screamed in terror until their throat was bloody. You do not disrespect the Horned One. And so he cursed the concubine to be reviled, to be disgusting to all that looked upon it, to be a horror, not a desire. And they fled. The concubine fled, and everywhere they turned, even the warlord himself turned them away. So they came back to the Horned One and pleaded to have the curse lifted. And the Horned One agreed that the concubine would work for him, and he would lift the curse when all of his enemies were dead. It is said that was the first boogeyman. The same one that seems to have taken an interest in you. Now, it is sometimes said that the Horned One will take the form of the boogeyman to be honest, we're not sure. To do things. Otherwise, the boogeyman seems to be a diplomat, so it's a deal maker for the Horned One. And even though he was locked up for so long, they never stopped dealing. Never stopped trading.
Oh God. Okay.
So, what are we supposed to do?
Right now, nothing. I need you to understand that at my prime, me and my party would have a hard time putting him down. We were good. Hope,
Yes.
you know, he was fucking good.
Yeah.
Yago was and is a dangerous man. I need you to understand that at level 10, so 3 levels higher than you are now, he attacked like 4 times a turn and dealt about 40 damage a hit.
Jesus.
Oh my God.
Yeah, on top of being able to cast a spell every turn. He hit often and he hit hard. The gods themselves, Shaylin herself, seemed to bless him. And he was not the most dangerous member of his party. They punched up above their weight class a lot. And they hit hard. There's stories about how one of them was a walking blizzard. And I don't mean that like a cold damage. I mean a literal blizzard. And another one could reduce a man to a concept with a thought.
Jesus.
and he is saying that they would have a fight with the Horned One, and it would be a fight. They would have a difficulty putting him down.
Hope kind of just like gives like a slow nod.
Okay.
The Temple of Shaylin has decreed that the champion that we have selected to fight the Horned One is Hope. Now I'll be honest with you, and no disrespect to you, Hope. Hope is not ready.
But
To
there
be
is always
fair,
hope.
to be fair, I am only 20 years old.
Ah,
And
To be
only
honest-
only during 10 of those years was I able to fight.
Yes, and to be honest, they could have told us the day it the Dawnflowers could have told us the day it happened, and I would still worry that you would not be ready for this day. So, I would like a lot of you to travel with Hope, to grow in power, to fight, to become better, become stronger, and when time comes, help Hope fight the Horned One. I suggest this, your group specifically, because you have already obtained the attention of the Boogeyman, one of his servants. So, it would not be hard to get his attention again once you are ready.
Or just say his name 3 times in front of a mirror or something.
I'll explain later. Jay. This is
They
Also-
say,
a lot younger.
they say, yes, it is. They say you can contact the Boogeyman by saying his name 3 times. That's not entirely true. I've said it multiple times. It's not really true. But if you have his attention, he'll fuck with you.
Ozak this entire time has been like completely silent, but like side glancing to Celine of like, oh shit. This was much easier on my conscience when I was traveling with people that I barely knew.
Yeah, she's kind of fidgeting with her like hands a little bit.
Now,
I
not
didn't
asking you to
sign up
fight-
for this shit.
I'm not asking you to fight him now, right now. To be honest, if you don't want to fight him at all, I entirely understand. This isn't your
Is-
fight.
If I may interrupt, is now a bad time to say that someone's been following me?
What?
No. Someone's been following you?
Yeah, that's like another thing that I meant to say earlier, but I
You
kinda
forgot?
Yeah, just a little bit.
How the fuck do you forget that sort of
I
information?
don't know.
I mean,
I'll-
Nola was being like hunted by bounty hunters, and she forgot for a while.
Yeah, but I don't know who would be following me or why.
How long have they been following you, Shay?
Like 7 months or so.
Oh.
Huh.
That's
I-
not.
I have a
Mhm.
question. Have you been able to get a good night's sleep?
I don't know, have I?
Uh,
Not really. I mean, I can't really stay in places for too long.
you do like you can get a good night's rest, but like that it has taken its toll. Then they're rarer than not. But you do on occasion get a good night's rest.
Not as much as I'd like, anyway.
Well, it's not the Horned One, that's for sure. Then within 10 miles of the Horned One, no one can have a good night's rest. They are always beset by nightmares and hallucinations. So,
All right.
however, it could be one of his agents, but as far as I know, you haven't. Have you done anything of recent to gain his attention?
Not that I'm aware of.
Do you
I've
know
just
who
been
might be
looking for
following
this
you?
asshole. Some sort of demony situation, maybe.
Oh. Do y'all know about this?
She, okay. She didn't. She doesn't
It's
usually look
look.
like this.
Yeah.
Oh, you've been
No,
cursed.
she's
She
human.
she's gonna hold her hand out and show the little like tattooed scar around her hand. I was engaged, but clearly it didn't work out. If I'm not sure if this helps you identify any sort of curse or something.
He reaches for your hand and but he doesn't take it. He lets you choose whether or not to give it to him.
Yeah, he can take it.
Yeah, he begins to like look over the ring, the tattoo ring around your ring finger, and he's like looking at it closely. He's that it's a pretty simple design, and he says, hmm. He leans back, pulls out this like book that he had on his like hip, and he opens it up and he flips through a few pages, and you see him like begin to wave his hand in the air as magic begins to fill the room, and he casts a spell. And you can see like this like rainbow light go over his eyes and like swirl through and then reverse, and he says, well, you've been cursed, that's for sure, but I don't know if I can remove it.
All right. That makes sense.
That would be too easy.
Hmm. And I don't mean that I'm not powerful enough, I might be, but I feel it seems you need to remove the ring first. And you can't do that.
Without like cutting off your finger.
Well, I'm not doing that.
I did. I did. That was not me saying that was an
Yeah, that
option.
sounds a solution, though. Anyone has a knife?
No, I'm good.
I have
I'm
a
good.
knife.
Alice, can you bite her finger off?
No, I'm good. I'm good. She's gonna like scoot away.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
I'm not.
I'm joking.
You have a problem, you can fix it. Just losing a finger, you're not purple anymore.
Celine can't afford to lose any body part, really.
Kaz is just kind of humming with like good just detect magic, just kind of vibing as he's just like taking in his surroundings but not really like talking much.
Hope needs. At some point, we hope that Hope will be able to fight him and put him away, if not kill him.
Well, we do need more hands for the like next quest we've been asked for.
Well, that's the thing. I simply ask that Hope follows you and helps you on your quests. To get stronger. And mayhaps in the future, you can help them. If not, I can't make you. If it's money that you're looking for, he looks over at Mako. We can come to an arrangement when it comes
You
to
see
it.
his eyes like lighten up a little.
Not right now, of course, but when it comes around to the time that you might be able to put up a fight to him, we can discuss payment.
That sounds good to me.
Hope looks
'Cause-
towards Iago.
Yeah, sure.
Once I am strong enough, their head will roll.
That's the plan, sure. But be careful. They've been around for a long time. No one's been able to do it yet. If you can't kill them, that's okay. We just need to put them away long enough to get a better plan afterward. If you can't stop them, give us more time.
I've gotten people out of hopeless scenarios before.
I hope you
This
did.
wouldn't be the first time.
Oh.
That's what. Hence your name, sure. But some people would say this is an impossible task, not a hopeless one. But
We do have a hope. It's not a hopeless task.
that's for the future. For now, if you would take her, just be with them, help them on their quests. You just got done with something pretty heavy, though, right? You said?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're staying in the city for a few days, probably mucking around with the festival.
Yeah, that sounds about right. All right. Well,
I will admit I've been curious about some things regarding the city. I haven't exactly had much time to, well, do anything aside from fight.
Are you?
Absol-
Sorry.
no, go ahead, sure.
Are you? I mean this in the nicest way. What are you?
You just don't ask someone what they are, Alzy. That's so rude.
Look, I'm not trying to be rude about it, but like, if you don't want to tell me, that's perfectly fine. But
If we're going to be traveling together, I suppose there isn't much point in hiding it. Question, Hatter, do you have the alternate token ready?
Mm-hmm.
How do I switch it?
I don't have a way to switch it. I have to do it myself. Apologies.
Okay, got it. So it can't be like hooked up to the Switch forms thing.
I don't have it right now. But
whoa.
As so Hope changes into a solid stone statue, with crackling white energy, kind of like exploding out from under the surface. When I mentioned that I fought for 10 years and was alive for 20, the first 10 years I was merely a statue in the center of a village.
Ah.
I was brought to life by the prayers and desperation of the people within.
That.
They asked me for hope to fight against the tyrant that oppressed them. And on the day of an execution, I managed to step down off my plinth, and the head that rolled was not the one that was intended.
Ah.
Oh, you're cool.
No,
For the
it's
next
hope.
10 years, I went around helping various towns and people to be freed from their own tyrants. This is the first time I've settled down. Period.
You've only been fighting.
For 10 years straight, yes.
Okay.
I mean, that's
Well-
normal to be like fighting that often, right? Like,
No.
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 No, not at all.
There's many things that I've seen, well, that I've seen others indulging in, that I've not done myself. And my curiosity has been growing over time.
oh,
Perhaps
we can show you
traveling
around the
with you
circus
will-
and we can play some games together.
That would be interesting.
And I highly think that me, Cause, and he kind of stares at Celine a bit. Are you still staying, Celine? I know this is a lot, and you can totally leave if you
I
wish.
don't have anything else to do.
And you
so-
fight is the question.
Why do you keep questioning that?
I've
Also,
never seen.
now
You're
that
such
the,
a hater.
Now that the introduction is done, Hope is going to go back into her human form.
I believe that me cause maybe Mako. I don't really know much
Oh.
about you besides you wanting money and being able to punch things.
And hating
And your
vampires.
yeah, and your hatred for vampires. And Celine could probably teach you how to people. I'm great at people.
Sure.
So I've heard.
Why are you snicker? Is that
What do you want about us?
I can no wait, I'm good with people.
Sure
Just-
you are, dear.
Just, I would like to ask that you keep the actual truth of what I am a secret, if you
That's
would not
perfectly fine.
mind.
Of course, darling.
I
I'd
can do
prefer
that.
that people see me as, well, as close to human as I can be.
You're not the only one that can shift forms. Cars will shift to like the more humanoid form before switching back to his hybrid form.
Well, hopefully this.
True. But I'm not sure if that's quite the same as actually being an inanimate object.
I don't look much in anime right now.
Do you
Um,
have? I know I keep asking these very rude questions. If you don't want to ask them, don't want to answer them, tell me to shut up now.
I'm good at peopling.
No, cause you motherfucker.
I'll fuck your mother. Sorry, that was out of pocket. My bad.
I will. You say anything about my mother, I will stab you where you stand.
Oh, please do. I'm into penetration.
Oh God.
Oh, nice.
Welcome to
Question
Nobody
for me.
Special.
I know a lot of the words that you're both speaking, but I'm not quite sure I understand the context.
I mean, I can teach you the context if you want. It's a part of being
That would be much
alive.
appreciated.
That's probably not. That's. You
Oh,
see
you're
behind-
going
Has
for fun.
no fucking clue what any of you are talking
behind Hope, behind cars, you can see Alzak just standing there with like doing like the like over his neck, doing like the no, like the cut it, like nope, nope, don't want this, don't do it.
Oh, you need a lot of lubricant.
So, okay,
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
this is gonna be a nightmare.
Anyway, you had a question? Alzak, was it?
Oh right, you said you were brought to life by like the prayers of those that needed it.
Yes.
I'm still trying to wrap my head around you, which is not in any sort of way.
Can't ask someone why they're sentient.
Oh my god, Gaz! Let me. Ah!
Spit it all out already, dude.
Do you have like? Are you? How like human person are you?
Fuck.
Fuck.
Oh, okay. That. How human are you is getting to a.
No, how like no, not how human are you? I worded that wrong. How? It's fine.
How person are you?
Yeah, how person are you? Are you like? Because I know of puppets and I know of
Construct?
constructs.
Then just ask, are you more of a puppet or a construct?
That's what I meant to ask, but I worded it wrong.
I am neither.
Okay.
I guess they're just done.
That's perfectly fine.
Can you still be healed by normal like methods on other humanoids?
Yes.
I'm a medic, so it's just good to know that sort of thing.
I am also capable of manipulating a bit of divine healing energy as well. Although that's not typically what I focus on in the heat of battle.
Healing is not my
I
thing in the middle of battle.
I could tell by the giant sword.
Yeah, so for the record, her weapon is a. Do you know what an executioner's sword looks like?
Hmm.
Where it doesn't have a tip. It's weighted specifically for chopping.
Yep.
It is it is that, but it's the size of a bastard sword.
Ooh.
Right.
It is like Guts' sword from Berserk.
Like no tip, designed to just lop
No,
things in
well,
half, that sort of thing.
no, it's more like the
myself.
size.
Not bust. No, not like
No, that's
Buster
more like a
sword,
great sword.
but like the
Okay.
more like
This is
big,
like
big sword.
she can swing it with one hand, but it has two-handed D12.
Guts can do that too.
So in other words, so her whole thing is, I'm gonna run through the strat that she has for when she wants to start doing some DPS. Hang on. So she normally has a shield. In one turn,
Jesus.
that is an extraordinarily low roll.
But your max is like 32 on not a crit.
Yeah, hang on, let me re-roll the damage on that.
No, wait.
What? Hang on. How?
Oh my god, it's the exact same numbers.
What the fuck?
Foundry is like, I know what I fucking said, bitch.
Fuck you, Foundry. Let me have this fucking moment.
I'm so sorry. I mean, that's above average.
You know, you see what I mean.
I like the idea she's taking practice swings, and the first two got stuck in like in Briago's desk.
No, she's not. She's refusing to swing.
I know. I
There's, like,
know.
this entire room. I imagine there's a lot of like pieces of art and stuff in here.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
she's being extraordinarily careful not to break anything.
Well, this
You may have noticed me laying in an odd manner on the couch earlier.
you looked stiff as a board.
That is because I did not want to damage the furniture, as the weight of my stone form is what I weigh while I'm in this form.
I see.
Can people still shove you around? Or trip you?
I mean,
Like, do you have advantage on that at all, or?
I think that she has really high fortitude, which is what's used for that.
As well
Yeah,
as
Used to resist that. Oh,
It doesn't-
also she has an ion stone thing that is polished pebble that gives her.
Oh,
bonus
yeah.
with that.
Yeah. Yeah, polished pebbles are funny. I have one too.
So she does have things that make it harder for her to be pushed
Yeah.
around.
well,
sense.
it's always good to have another tank, and I don't know what you can do, Celine, but
I guess you'll just have to wait and find out since you have so little faith in me.
I don't have little faith in you. I
It
just
kinda
scared.
sounds like
I'm
it.
scared for your
No,
well-being.
You're welcome to be a hater. It's fine.
I'm nervous for your
There we
well-being.
go.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want you getting hurt.
So you don't
I'm gonna
believe
lean
she can
over.
fend for herself?
I'm gonna lean over to Cars,
Mm.
like away from Olzek, and go, "How do you feel about being a walking bomb later?"
I can?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Don't tell him that. Don't tell him that.
I'd be
So-
completely unharmed by the explosive.
Hmm.
Though, if you want to learn some normal weapons, I can teach you as well. I'm quite
Oh
adept
no,
with most.
I don't do that. Thank you though.
I don't want to break my nails.
Yeah, or I guess claws at this point, but you know.
I mean, my nails are perfectly fine even when I'm swinging an axe. And like,
That's because you
so,
Like, look,
Because you don't swing an axe, you bite people.
Yeah, you bite down.
I'm capable of swinging swords and all manner of things. It's just easier.
But
if I-
you-
Being capable and actually doing it are very different things.
If you are able to swing a sword, that's good. Because I should mention something.
Mhm.
As someone who follows the tenets of Shaylin, if a foe asks for mercy, I must give it. That said, in such a situation, I have a specific way that I handle things. I bring them before either an ally of mine or those who they have wronged, and hand over my sword for somebody else to do the final blow.
So do you want me to use non-lethal attacks?
No, not at all.
No, you don't care. Okay.
Well, that's
Only
good.
for yourself.
There's still like we could still go
My
about
tenets,
things.
my tenets are not your own.
We still could go about things diplomatically. Like
Oh, and how well has that worked
We've
out?
seen
so
how
far?
that went.
She looks
That's-
Alzak directly in the eyes. With
Not with a
tyrant.
horn. No.
No.
Yeah, well, you're just gonna ask the horned one to kindly kill himself.
Not with the horned one, but just
Excuse me, sir. Could
People.
you cook me unalive?
no matter what it is. I think that any situation could be handled.
And we have been in some very different situations.
Hmm.
Um. Yago just like leans over to like towards Celine. Celine. I always called her Selena, and I was like, that's not right. To Celine, and whispers very quietly, "You're an accomplished spellcaster, right, Shay?
Pardon?
You're pretty good at casting spells, aren't you, Shay?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Huh? Just making sure." He like pulls back. Y'all, I'm gonna be real with you. Selena's cracked.
Oh yeah, Celine's fucking busted.
I'm looking
I know
forward to it.
25 spells.
Oh my god.
I haven't
She-
looked, but I'm just like, I
So,
trust that she can fight.
do you want me to give this a teaser or no?
Go ahead.
Celine can turn
No.
cars into a walking bomb that explodes 3 separate times and cars not be taking any damage of it.
But what about the allies nearby?
Oh, that's if cars just runs into battle, which he does.
Yeah, but I do too.
I pick when they detonate.
Yeah,
Okay.
as well as she can put it on someone else, and she can touch a enemy and turn them into a bomb
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and have them
Probably,
take the
yeah.
damage. She's fucking cracked, as well as she can like ruin someone's reputation forever.
Yeah.
That's so fun. I
She
love
can
that.
heal. She can heal Alzak for 2d6 a turn for an entire day.
I also, this is just based off of an item I have, but I also heal every minute.
Yeah, you heal.
Yeah,
you heal-
the spindle.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 HP
Wow.
every single minute.
Yo. Yeah, no, that shit will
Shit, I
save
also
your
have one of
life.
those.
Yeah, that shit will save your life.
I still don't have all of my items either.
Oh my god, no, fucking Celine is secretly cracked. Also, she can keep someone in the party from
Right,
dying.
right? I'll fucking kill you.
Yeah. She can also keep one person in the party from hitting 0 once.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like whoever the first person in the party to hit 0 is, no, they're not. They're fine.
As well as they,
Also- hang on, I want to show something.
I've got some crazy feats too.
Yeah, quick recovery.
That's what I have. Slay.
Oh no, you have something
Is that
recovery.
not
You
the
don't
one
have.
I got?
Nah, you don't have
You have
that
fast recovery. You have fast
Yeah.
recovery.
Yeah.
Basically,
Okay.
if my turn begins and I have the wounded condition, like I got up from being dying, I can I can basically just force my wounds to heal and
Oh my
and
God.
reduce it by 1.
What's that?
Literally just through like sheer fucking will.
Christ. Yep, it's that spell.
This is the I turn you into an explosive.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, when did I click that?
No, I did it. I did it.
I also really like the name of this one. Hang on.
Yeah.
You're an embarrassment.
So this is for
Oh, I can
cars
also
and
breathe underwater.
yeah. Well, not breathe
Or I
underwater.
can
You can
hold my breath, but
for 33 minutes. Cars.
Yeah.
You remember how you and I usually get stuck in will saves and can't do much about it?
Yeah.
Celine can scream at us and make us re-roll it.
Oh, let's go.
yeah.
You're an embarrassment. By the
Yeah.
way, Celine, how does Celine take the bullying that Cause gives Elzek?
I don't care.
What, Cause isn't a good friend? Isn't gonna be great friends with you? I honestly,
mean, I tease him all the time. It's fine.
Oh no,
I honestly thought that you would friendship bond over the fact that you bully Elzek.
Also,
Liberating step. Such a good one.
Yep.
I want you to read this one real quick. I didn't mean to cast it, but there you go.
Yeah. Yeah. She can put it on my sword and I just start healing.
I've got so many things. I'm gonna forget half of them.
I feel that.
Okay. So kill well, not kill. Take Hope with us on our adventures. Get strong. And then fight whatever this being is. Cool.
He will he'll give you the mechanical things if you would like out of like in character he tells you about the horned one, but I'll tell you the mechanics of him. CR 20,
hell.
AC 45,
Oh god.
350 health,
Oh,
but he has regeneration 30.
yes, he does.
Fuck, of course.
Everyone within 10 miles, when they dream, they have nightmares and hallucinations, regardless if they are aware of his presence or not, and they become fatigued and cannot recover fatigue by resting until he leaves. Creatures affected by Aura of Agony cannot reduce their frightened condition by resting as long as they remain within the aura. He has a DC 40 Frightful Presence, which is a 90-foot aura. As a reaction, once per minute, when he's damaged by another creature, he busts into a cloud of putrid smoke, ash, and nightmares, becoming invisible and teleporting up to 100 feet away into an unoccupied space. It remains invisible until the end of its next turn, or uses a hostile action, whichever comes first. He has a 50-foot move speed, a 20-foot climb speed, a 20-foot fly speed, and a 35-foot swim speed.
Oh, joy.
Cool.
His melee is a claw, 3d8 to hit, 15-foot reach, and deals 4d10 plus 22 damage,
Oh my god.
and has improved grab and nightmare fuel.
Well, we're gonna have to get so much stronger. We're gonna have to get so much stronger.
This is the end game boss, you guys.
We found the BBEG. We've gotten the BBEG.
This is the villain. Ah.
Fuck.
As Iago is like going over these different things, Hope is like just writing down details.
For 3 actions, he can howl into the winds, and everyone within a mile under the open sky hears it. Any creature who hears it experiences sudden sinking in its stomach and heart palpitations as its hair stands on end and must attempt a DC 40 will save. Success,
Does that
frightened
count?
2.
Is fear counted as an emotion?
Yes.
Okay.
Success, frightened 2. Failure, frightened 3. Critical failure. I need to remind you that that means if you rolled less than a 30. Some of you can't even roll 30 right now.
But I have to roll a nat 20.
Yeah. Critical failure. The creature becomes doomed 1, frightened 4, and is fleeing for 1 round.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cathartic.
The desert howl's claws are infused with some of the nightmare that makes up its being. They infect victims with lasting fear, cycling the victim's fear and anxieties into a horrific loop that takes time and rest to break. A creature that takes damage from desert howl's claw strikes while frightened can no longer reduce its frightened condition at the end of each turn. Instead, the creature can only decrease the condition by 1 after a full night's rest, or with magical effects countering the fear. However, if you're within 10 miles of him, you can't get a good night's rest. Thus, you cannot
Oh
lower
my
your fear.
god!
Mhm.
His bite.
Fuck.
His bite, and spit, ranged attack has a Fortitude 43 check, or become drained 2 and paralyzed for 1 round. This is a motherfucker made of nightmares and horrors.
Oh, lovely.
Yes.
The horrors persist, but so do I.
I think I've gotten a good feat then. Let me see. I got it, right?
Yeah, you have that dedication that like
Yeah, not only that, I also use my 7th general feat to get Ancestor Paragon and get this.
cold-minded.
Against the emotion effect,
Nice.
a success becomes a critical.
Critical success
That
instead.
is
Hell yeah, that's
very
good.
fucking strong.
That's good. Yeah, holy shit, that's good. Yeah. Yeah, so you're like this guy sounds like a this guy sounds like a problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so what? What do we do now? Do we just?
For now, since you've had some time to you need time to rest. You should always rest after a big quest. Do so. Get to know Hope for a while. Hope, hang out with them to know. A good party can always synergize and work together. That's the point of a party. They make up for the weaknesses you have, and you make up for the weaknesses they have. That's the whole point of the party. So get to know each other, work together, have some fun.
Understood.
I tell you now, as a party, you never know how long. You never know how long you have until the next terrible thing happens.
God.
And then I think that's the session, you guys.
You mother.
You motherfucker!
Bastard.
It was good.
Lovely.
I liked it.
Oh,
It was a
great
nice
session,
welcome
guys.
back.
Great session, guys. Great session.
Oh, hold on. I want to go back to this real quick. The fire flickers.
Yeah, it does. It's very good.
Oh, whoa.
Slay.
Good session, guys.
Um,
Good session, everyone.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Questions. Are we back on this on a fortnightly basis?
I believe so.
So
Yeah,
not
I
next
believe
week, the one after?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the next week is
Okay.
Typhus campaign.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright.
I already sent you the money, Hada.
Yes, thank you so much. That honestly
No
was
worries.
not necessary.
Not
but
necessary, but I want to do it.
Thank you. It actually does help quite a bit.
Yeah.
I